The best of North Gippsland, who battle for honour. NGFNL, it's my local league. This is the real thing, the Collins, the cheering. Lead North Gippy, it's the local for me. The stars of tomorrow, the legends we all know. NGFNL, the local for me. The siren sounds, the ball hits the ground. Lead North Gippy, it's the local for me.
I just want to go hard.
Good afternoon and welcome to the AGL Loyang North Gippsland Football Netball League. Big round out here at Glengarry. It is the Chris Humphrey Office National Match of the round between Glengarry and Rosedale. And this is the Latrobe's biggest ever Blokes Barbecue pre-game show. Don't forget, Friday the 19th of June between 11 and 4:30 out at the Kernot Hall, Morwell, or Kernot, depends what part of the valley you come from, I suppose. That is on $1,500 per table of 10. Get a table together. We were out there last year. It was a fantastic afternoon, and you can get your tickets. Info at lvbigblokesbarbecue.com.au. If you think that's a tongue twister, it is. We're going to say it every week. Latrobe's biggest ever Blokes Barbecue pre-game show. And it's the Chris Humphrey Office National Match of the round, which promises to be a good game, actually. We've got so much to get through in the pre-game. We're going to catch up with Martin Cameron, a local member for Morwell, because he's obviously our sponsor of the Scoreboard. And I caught up with him a couple of weeks ago, so we'll play that chat that we had with him earlier in the day. I can tell you earlier in the morning, it was Glengarry 4-10-34 in the under-18s, went down by 65 points to Rosedale, 14-15-99. And we're into the last quarter in what can only be described as a fiery encounter in the reserves. Glengarry 3-7-25, Rosedale 5-7-37. And I've got to tell you, there's some Glengarry legends around, and one of which is Terry Hopner, who's watching from home today. Hasn't been that well. He's a League B&F winner, and he played a fair bit of footy at Cowar too. He's an absolute legend with the Glengarry Magpies. So enjoy the afternoon, Terry. Just popped up at home, have yourself a frothy, maybe a cup of tea at half time. You don't have to drive. Bugger the tea. Get another frothy into you at half time, Terry, and have an enjoyable day. There's also a couple of boys up in Darwin on the ink. They're getting the frothies into them on a nice sunny day. Pat Whitty and Kevin Roberts, they're having a big day. They're ex-Glengarry boys, and they're up in Darwin. They're going to be watching the broadcast too. But what I do every week is welcome my big mate, He sits beside me and farts all day and makes me sick inside. We're back in the van. It's Matty Mosley.
Good afternoon, Brad. How are you?
I'm fantastic. We're back in the van. So
Oh, thank God for that.
you did warn me
What's that?
that you had egg sandwiches and
I think,
we're back in the van. Look out,
I
you
think
said.
this might be you, I think. You always tell me you got a nice egg and curry sandwich.
Oh, yeah, I do like the curried egg and sandwich. I'll tell you what, I had from the Traralgon Bakery here at the Glengarry Football Netball Club. They have the best pasties.
They're thick.
Oh, they're not as thick as some. And speaking of thick, down on the boundary, thanks to Traralgon Greyhounds, it's who brought me the pasty. Tyre and Jenkins, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, boys.
How are you down there? So it's turned into a sunny day out there.
It's actually turned into quite a beautiful day. The clouds over my shoulder don't look too promising, but I'm happy with the way it's going there now.
It is. What do you got for us before because we've got to watch the time. I've got to watch the time today because I've got to play this Martin Cameron interview, and I can tell you he doesn't mind a chat. But what have you got for us today? I know you've always got something quirky. Anything quirky this week in the Latrobe's biggest ever Blokes barbecue pre-game show?
Well, I heard a little pre-game whisper from the umpires from Sale Umpire Association that they were that impressed with Matty Mosley's work in the Warrigal District Junior Football League under 12s and 14s. They were set to offer him a contract. They didn't say how much, but it did include an oat milk latte and an egg and curry sandwich.
That'd have to be goal umpiring, surely. Wouldn't be running around the middle of the ground.
Definitely, no, goal umpiring.
Yeah. Oh, well, did you do it this morning, Matty? Did you have a trundle?
I did add a bit of a trundle around Yarragon footy ground this morning, and that's a bloody big ground, let me tell you.
How you feeling?
I'm a bit stiff, but I'm okay.
Oh, dude.
Settle down, Brad.
Yeah, settle down. Hey, how's the new rooms looking at Yarragon?
They are really nice.
Yeah.
Really, really nice. Hopefully they get well looked after because they spent a lot of money on those ones.
Hey, before we go any further, before we cross over to Martin Cameron, the Martin Cameron interview, I've got to say that it's a big day for umpires today, particularly up the road at Cowa. They have the all-women category umpiring the game out there. And, oh, don't you love it when you lose your paperwork, Matty? I had all this written out and ready to go. And here it is. It's an all-female panel out at Cowa today. And field umpires Tegan Sheldon and Tracy West. The boundaries are Abby Earl, Holly Sampson, and Michaela Hickling. And the goal umpires are Cheryl Walker and Ash Lovis. Now, Tegan is a former VFLW player and the current boundary coach, and Abby won the Golden Whistle Award last year. Michaela is in the same program as Mitch, who's umpiring today in the boundary, and that program is an AFL-run development program for Gippsland umpires. And Ash is the co-goal umpire coach. So all-women panel out at the Cowa Yarram game today. Now, one thing that I got told, there's no reverse parking at Cowa, so they'll be fine.
Oh, really?
You're not allowed to reverse park at Cowa.
Why's that?
You've got to park in frontwards, so the girls will be fine when they pull up today.
Oh, okay. Stepping on the button likes that one.
Oh, I don't know if I've ever seen a female that can reverse park.
You said it, not me.
Oh, speaking of which, how far away are we from a licence down there on the boundary thanks to Traralgon Greyhounds?
I believe it's between 25 and 20 hours and passing the test, which would be the hard part for me.
It's not that hard.
Well, no, it's not that hard because I won't go into it because it's going to sound racist, but there's certain people near me that cannot drive. They cannot drive. And I get in an Uber with them very regularly.
Yes, you did get an Uber this week, didn't you?
I did, to pick up the van.
Got you there safe and sound?
Yeah, it did. The van's fine. We're very happy about the van. We're back in the van today. Hey, we got a new sponsor. The post-game show is now proudly brought to you by Jenkins Home Hardware in Trafalgar. And I nailed that. I thought it'd be a tongue twister. You didn't get that, did you?
No.
I nailed it. Do you know those people, Kai and Jenkins, on the boundary?
I think I do. I think I might have worked a few shifts in there years and years ago, but I think the name rings a bell.
It does. Jenkins. Any coincidence there? Any relation?
They could be my parents.
Sarah and Gary. I dropped in on Sarah on the weekend and, during the week on the way home from Traralgon. and we're doing a bit of video filming and so forth up in Traralgon that you'll see some very handy work today that we did. And I dropped in on Sarah in the hardware store, and she showed me your favourite place that you used to work out in the factory there, and it's got your photo, and it's named the Kyan Corner, and it had a bed and a sleeping bag and a pillow. So what happened there, Kyan? Tell us the story about sleeping on the job.
Oh, probably would have happened years and years ago. I'm now quite a dedicated worker. I do shop early and I work sometimes, not a lot there, but it's good business, good family-run business.
It's fantastic. They had everything. And we're going to talk about that in the post-game show, because this is the pre-game show, and it's thanks to Latrobe's biggest ever Blokes barbecue. I can tell you the reserves have just been done and won. Glengarry 3-8-26 to Rosedale 6-7-43. And it's probably a good time because it's 5-2. And this is quite a long interview. Now, we're going to vote in November. It's a big day in November. And this man here, Martin Cameron, the local member for Morwell, is a football person. And when I caught up with him out at his old dugout at Traralgon, he loves to talk footy. So there is the main man in November, Martin Cameron, our sponsor of our Scoreboard. And this is what he had to say a couple of weeks ago.
Martin, it's good to see you back at your hometown, your home club.
Yeah, it's always good to be back here. So it's in front of a new facility, which is just amazing. Look, it's been a bit of a journey, nearly 5 years since the flood went through, and the club's actually been out of rooms altogether, been working out of portables, so full credit to them. But ending up with a purpose-built facility for the community, obviously football, netball, but also boxing, cricket. You know, it's a great facility for the community to be able to use.
When you come back into a facility like this, you played a fair bit of footy at, you get a little bit toey, itchy feet?
Oh, look, I'm still involved a little bit down here. I do help out on home games of a Saturday. I umpire the reserve, so the president, Kevin Foley, doesn't have to do it. So, and it's, you know, still giving back to your local club, but it also gives me the opportunity to watch all the young kids coming up through, because you're 6 months down the track, you don't know who's who. So I'll always be involved in some capacity down here, and love my country sport, love my country footy, and love the country netball as well. You see sporting fraternities that in every single town around the place. You know, the life and the soul of the whole community revolves around sport most of the time.
So you've got a facility here. Today, it just so happens, just up the road, the Greyhounds are starting. There's a lot of movement in Traralgon, in that area?
Yeah, there is, right across the board. We've got a lot of people that are moving into the valley in general, coming here to live, work and play, obviously. You know, we're only a couple of hours now from Melbourne, so people are sort of being priced out of living down there, so they're moving out into the region. So, you know, we welcome them all to come here. We've got everything here. As you can see, we've got the sporting side of it done. This afternoon, or later this morning, Greyhound Racing returns to Traralgon after a 2-year hiatus. A lot of work done behind the scenes to make sure that the facility just wasn't shut. So a lot of work at a state level to get everyone together. And I know you're going up there today.
Yeah.
And when you see the facility, it is mind blowing. It's a purpose built Greyhound Racing track now, and great work from Nick, the manager up there. Full credit to him for getting on board with it as well. So I know whether the working opportunities down here in the valley, my role is to make sure that we've got those working opportunities for the people that are moving back. So sporting, if you want to go out to restaurants here in Traralgon especially, but around the valley, coffee shops, you know, we've got it all. So I'm really passionate about the community and about the valley. So you won't hear any bad words said from me about that. I'm a glass half full kind of guy, and that's the way I need to run and operate, and that's the way we should be feeling in the valley as well.
Absolutely. We're about 220 odd days out from the election. Is this your pre-season?
No, we're in election mode at the moment, probably have been for a couple of months now. My first round of going through an election, I virtually didn't have any control over it coming in as a candidate. So this time, myself and my office are running it, so we've got a lot more input into it. And look, I probably didn't need to have input in last time because I really didn't know how the political beast ran. So now a little bit more educated down the track. I've immersed myself, as always, being a former tradie that was in the community all the time. I know what's wrong. I know where people are hurting and what needs to be done. It's just a matter of getting the government to be on board and get what we need down here.
So the big talking point in Melbourne in particular is extra police and the crime problem there. The Latrobe Valley hasn't escaped that. You guys are talking about 3,000 police extra. How many of that would the valley see?
We get our fair share on that. Crime is huge right across the board. You know, we've got people here in the valley that have unfortunately lost their life. They've been murdered, whether it be on the streets or in their homes. So we're not missing out on that. We've got the law courts in Morwell and all the government services are there. So we actually attract that element of people that need to go through the courts and access those state services. So instead of trying to shield ourselves, we're actually in the position where they need to come here to do what they need to do. So we need more police on the beat. You know, we've got a couple of issues exactly like everyone around the state with reduced man hours at our police stations. Our police officers are doing a huge job being on the street, being that visible presence, and that is the key right across the board. You know, local people seeing that law enforcement officer walk around, whether it be a PSO or whether it be an actual police officer, that visible presence on the street is key. So those 3,000 new officers, because we're losing more police people quicker than we can actually get them through the academy and get them on the beat. And they're experienced police officers, so there's nothing like that in experience. So we need to keep up with that transition of people moving out of the police service. We need to get them in at the bottom level and make sure that visible presence is on the street. We've got our police stations open 24/7 where possible, so people feel safe and secure. I've been to the Morwell Bowling Club is one that they've actually changed the way that they do meals at night. They're becoming earlier because they've got an older fraternity that go down there, and the people are too scared to be travelling home at night to go to their homes. So when we have a society and people thinking like that, there's the issue. We need to fix it.
And another one is that you're looking at for repeat offenders, refuse bail, do jail.
Yeah, that's exactly right there. You know, we need to have consequences for people's actions, and that's what we're finding, that you know, if you do a crime, police will arrest you and they'll put you through the court system, and before the police can actually get back to their car, they're back on the street. And you know, as the police tell me, sometimes they're back finishing the crime that they did start. So if you're going to commit a crime, there's going to be hard consequences that you need to face, and I think the standard that we walk past is a standard that we're going to accept. So the coalition, we're not going to accept that anymore. We'll make sure that there are consequences for your actions.
And what's the one issue or the major issue or area that you think needs to be addressed in the valley?
Oh, look, it's jobs is probably the major area. We can talk about crime, we can talk about cost of living, but actually jobs for the people of the Latrobe Valley. Under this Allen Labor government, we've lost the timber industry, we've lost the white paper industry, we've got our coal-fired power stations shutting down on unrealistic timelines. So, and the promise that, you know, we're transitioning into renewables, which will come online, but, you know, they're not going to be in the time frame that the government has told us. So we need a sensible look at our power generation. We've got 3,000 workers in our power industry here at the moment, and Yallourn shuts in 28, Loy Yang A shuts in 2035. So that's a huge amount of workers that you know, they're thinking, what are we going to do? This is a generational industry. Like, there's people, fathers and grandfathers and current workers that have been involved in this power industry. So we need to make sure that we've got got the jobs here in the valley. Bring back the manufacturing. We've got all the assets here. We've created and made power generation for 100 years, and we'll make sure that we're generating power out of the valley for another 100 years. So that job security, so people that are coming here to live, have jobs, make sure our schools are right, so the education aspect of it, make sure that our hospitals and our doctors, we've got adequate amounts of them. So the number one priority to make all that happen is making sure that we've got the jobs.
It's great to have you on board the North Gippy Football Netball League this year, the sponsor of our Scoreboard. Was a tongue twister the first week. We got our mouth around it.
No, that's all right, and it's great to be able to give back to country footy. There's nothing better than on a Saturday morning hearing that whistle go, watching people run around on the footy field, on the netball courts. We talk about all the mental health and the young kids having nothing to do. Well, this is the lifeblood of pulling it up in its tracks, making sure that they feel like they're part of a community. We understand some people have had hard lives at 10, 12, 15 years of age. So here is their outlet. Get them into the community sport, whether it be football, netball, it doesn't matter what it is, soccer, basketball. These fraternities wrap themselves around you. So I'm so pleased that I can be part of the North Gippsland Football League season going forward in 2026 and beyond moving forward. So I'll be looking forward to hearing your calls and being out there on match days and supporting where I can.
Yeah, we look forward to having you. Hey, all the very best over the next 200 days. Thanks for your time. I know you're a busy man, but to get out here today, your old home club, it's great to have a chat.
Hey, where else would you want to be but being back at your old digs and having a bit of a chat about the Latrobe Valley itself and issues that we face. It's not all doom and gloom, but being able to talk about grassroots sport, that's right up my alley. So thank you so much for having me on board, and I look forward to the 2026 season going forward in style. And who knows, the Gippsland League Grand Finals here, maybe the North Gippsland Football League will bring the Grand Final back here to Traralgon, because where else would you want to have it with a venue like this?
Be fantastic. Thanks again.
Thanks, mate.
Good on you.
What a great man he is Martin Cameron, and he just finished off there, Matty, with something that pricked the ears of everyone about the grand final and the North Gippy maybe being at Traralgon. Does he know something, or has he got some pull? Of course he's got some pull.
I reckon it'd be a bloody ripper if we could
So
have it at
do
the
I.
footy ground,
Yeah,
Traralgon.
I reckon there's a big chance
Yep.
that might happen. So the umpires come out onto the ground today, and that's Damien Poynton and Pete Perillo. Is field umpires, and the boundaries are Mitch Vardy, Sam Gately and Craig Jones. Goal umpires Ron Blair and David Faulkner, who we know very well. Mitch was recently accepted in the AFL Run Development Program for Gippsland umpires, and there they are. Look at them.
They look sharp.
Looking very sharp. Don't worry about that. Hey, so he's a great man, Martin Cameron. Make sure you give him a vote. He loves his footy. He's into his footy, and you can just hear the passion in his voice throughout that.
He cares about the valley.
Yeah, he does. He certainly does. Other games today, as we welcome back in, thanks to Traralgon Greyhounds, our little man on the boundary, Colin Jenkins. We're going to get some tips. Firstly, Matty, Gormandale and Sale City. Who do you like?
Gormandale at home will get the win for me.
Matty? Kyan?
I do like Gormandale too.
Yeah, I'm going Gormandale over there. Hayfield at home to Churchill. Matty, this should be a beauty.
Should be a good game, but I've got a bit of an insight. There's a few out for Churchill today, so I'm going to go with Hayfield at home.
I'm going for Churchill after last week.
Very impressive.
Well, not only that, I didn't tip them, and I got 3,432 texts from people that were quite abusive. But I haven't had a text from them after I've tipped them today to beat Hayfield. Mackay, who do you like?
I like Hayfield today. I think both sides have a few out, but I still think Hayfield's star power should get them over the line.
Cower just up the road against Yarram.
Yeah, Cower in a bloodbath, I think.
Kine?
Same Cower.
Yeah, Cower for mine. We're going to talk about something about that game and another game too. This next game, Woodside at home to TTU. Matty, I think we'll all go the same here too.
Yeah, fast forward 6 months, how much these sides have changed, but Woodside will win by a very, very big margin.
Kyan?
I think Woodside have the potential to potentially slap on 300 today.
300.
Jeez.
What have you been smoking? 300. I'll go Woodside easy, but 300. What I got to say is Yarram won't field 2s or 3s. Is that right? Or no,
No.
3s. They
Twos.
they won't field 2s.
TTU won't field a thirds and a
Thirds or
reserves.
now this is quite alarming. There's no reserve. So you're going to Woodside today. You've got to get there at 1:30, 1:45 for the 2:15 game. There's only seniors, and that's going to affect the crowd out there big time.
If as a competition, that's an alarm bell.
Absolutely.
They've really prided themselves on that, and I don't know what you can do if it's just the way it is at the moment, but yeah, definitely alarm bells.
Well, TTU's senior side, now, I got told this only today. Kai and you were with me when we got told this, that there's players in TTU's senior side couldn't get a game with the reserves last year.
Jeez.
Yeah, no, I heard that too. And then I heard there was a few injuries pulled up from last week who are playing this week as well.
Wow.
Yeah, how much the wheels have fallen off from such a dominant team and a club, but
That is unbelievable. Let's quickly go to the ladder. On top, Cowar, Yallourn North, Hayfield, Churchill and Rosedale make up the 5. Outside the 5, Woodside, Gormandale, Yarram, Glengarry, TTU and Sale City. And Matty, you have the, that's thanks to Evans Petroleum, that ladder, and you have the Willetton Transport leading goal kickers.
yes, and there's some very normal players that are in the top, and it's Dean McDonald on 17 with Keenan Hughes also on 17, and Kyle Graham from Hayfield on 13 with his teammate and Daniel Bedgegood on 13. And Caleb Pearce from Yarram, he's on 12, and he's had a great year to date.
Absolutely, considering they've only won the one game and only holding a percentage of 60, for him to be in the top 5 goal kickers is phenomenal, really.
Yep.
This is the Latrobe's biggest ever Blokes barbecue pre-game show. Don't forget, Friday, 19th of June, 11 to 4 at the Kernot Hall in Morwell. It's the big day. Peter Dacos, the guest speaker, and the greatest MC I've ever had the pleasure of seeing. Tom Seagate will run that, and Tim Baker, the award-winning author, is also there to talk throughout the day. This should be a beauty. I got told, let's quickly have a look at the teams if we've got time. I know we're pushing it, but our man on the buttons, he's ready. Glengarry. Have a look at the Glengarry side. I'm told Bastion is Baston. We're missing 36 on the halfback flank. I don't know what's happened there. We're missing one, but anyway, there was one taken out.
That is
There's
Bastion.
been a couple of late changes as a halfback flanker. That's all. That's just anyway.
Lost its way.
Oh, we got an interchange steward that's found the microphone. Don't worry. And let's have a look at Rosedale. The one for me to have a look at here is the ruckman,
Yep.
Brodie Rudd in the 11 Guernseys. Big man. He's going to ruck against Birmingham. Played a fair bit of good footy. And the other one is number 3, Zach Felsberger, the rover. So there's a couple of good ones there to look at, Matty.
There is. I'm really looking forward to the ruckman as well, and Brodie Rudd. He watched him in the warm-up, and his kicking was quite beautifully. Kicking him from 50, not a problem for him.
Oh, I do love that word, beautiful. And we're in for a big day out here at Glengarry. Love coming out to Glengarry. Don't forget the half-time show, thanks to Morwell, Hip Pocket Morwell. We'll have a lot of stuff going on there as well. All around the ground scores. We've got the main man on the boundary, Traralgon Greyhounds' own Kai and Jenkins, and I think our umpire Pete Perillo is waiting for a thumbs up from someone. Yeah, I think that might be us. We'll give him the wave. I don't know why. Apparently we carry some importance. We've given him the hands up as Pete Perillo puts it in the air. Rudd wins the tap, quickly gets it to ground, but Cheatham's in there for the Magpies. He's wrapped up by McConnell, and we'll get a restart in the middle. So a big day out here today for both sides, and quickly kicked out by McConnell. In fact, that's Felsberg that I speak of. Comes out now to Ryan. Just lowers his eyes and goes through the hands of McDonald. He couldn't take it. Ball goes to ground. Quick hands on the outside. Ends up in the hands of Thomas North. He goes towards half forward. Now the Blues. They go inside 50. Beautiful
Lovely.
kick to Paulie. And Paulie takes the mark in the right forward pocket. And we've only travelled a very, very short time. In fact, we're still inside the first minute, 47 seconds, and the Blues will get a shot on goal. And it's Jake Paulie.
Interesting, the Glengarry coach just come off there in the first minute, gone straight into the rooms.
He's hit the post. That's not a good sign whatsoever. They're going to miss Truan, who kicked 6 last week. And the coach can't afford him going off. So straight away, Jordan Thomas, who we've got a good story about it last year's Latrobe's biggest ever Blokes barbecue. He's gone into the ruck.
Yeah.
As the Magpies come out towards half-back flank. Big fist over the boundary line. We'll have a boundary throw in.
Yes.
Just kicked over a minute and a half in the first
He
quarter.
seems like a character, Jordan Thomas.
Absolutely.
Like a bit of fun. But now he's in the ruck on a Saturday afternoon for Glengarry. And ball back into play. Ball does drop short. It's Thomas. Gets it off the boot. Kick it back inside the centre wing. Diamond there for Rosedale. Just traps it in. Can't get it out cleanly. And that's going nowhere. We're going to have a ball up here. Umpire throws back up. Thomas has front position, but it's Rudd. He's got massive long arms, but it's the first entry here for Glengarry inside their 50, but it's going to be Rosedale that take control. This man again in Diamond. Scrubby looking kick to the other Diamond. Kicks inside forward 50.
They make a hexagon, you know that.
Yeah, they do. And Glengarry, they're going to get the clearance, only by just. That was through Mitchell. He was good last year when we seen him, Mitchell, when he went forward. So we're interested to see how that happens today. McConnell's there. And
He's going to circle.
Yeah.
Pete Perillo.
when an umpire does it, you know exactly what's going to happen. It's Brandon McConnell here for Rosedale. Just takes his time, kicks inside forward 50, looks for Paulie.
Oh, good mark.
And there's a problem there already for Glengarry with Paulie.
And yet they're not in the position where they can drop Ben Truan back because he's not playing.
Yeah.
He can go
He was
back
such a
forward.
rock for
Yeah,
them.
absolutely. So it's going to be a little bit difficult for Wasolski today. There's no doubt about that.
As Paulie comes in, gets close to the man on the mark. That's affected his straightness for goal, and it's another behind here, and it's 3.5 minutes gone here, and it's Rosedale. Just the 2 points at the moment.
And in fact, he's got the first two behinds, and it's Xavier Taylor that's manning him at the moment. They go short, the Magpies. Baston takes the mark inside defensive 50, gets the kick outside.
Nice
Good
mark.
pair of hands in the end by Wasolski. So Wasolski up the wing, high ball, gets through the hands of Diamond, gets out the back. Safstrom, nice hands out to Rudd. There's a player on the inside, our favourite Barnett, Declan Barnett. It's chopped off though by Cheatham, feeds it back, intercepted again. They're away from Jed Murray off to Safstrom. Onto the left foot, sits it up for Paulie again.
Great kick.
He's taken his third mark within the first few minutes. He's going to have his third shot at goal.
But it's the kick inside forward 50.
Yeah.
Kick fat side. Defenders have no hope, really.
Good passage of play by the Blues.
3 shots in 4 minutes.
Yeah, he's going to provide a handful today, Paulie. Has he got this one straight up? He has.
Yep.
He's finally got one. He's kicked their entire score of 1 goal to Jake Paulie. And he gets his first for the afternoon, 1-2-8 Rosedale. Glengarry yet to score. Nearly 5 minutes gone. There's that kick of Sastrom's you see on screen there. Beautiful kick. And that's on your Martin Cameron, local member for Morwell Scoreboard. And thanks to Traralgon Greyhounds, Kyan Jenkins on the boundary.
Alex Birmingham's return from the bench to the rooms. I think it could be a wrist or a finger. Now getting some treatment on the bench. Looks good to come back on.
Might have popped it out.
That's good. I mean, it's not good, but it's
He's back.
it's back. Yeah.
As the punch through Thomas. Going to get the clearance here, Glengarry through Mazzaro. But it's Rosedale again.
Chetham's looked lively, hasn't he?
He does.
The Magpies.
McDonald there for Rosedale. Just can't get it clear. And it's Thomas. It's going to be a free kick. And it's going to go to Glengarry.
Don't forget the club legend, Terry Hopner, sitting at home watching this one today. Enjoy the afternoon. Terry and Pat Whitty and Kevin Roberts up in Darwin. Have a good day, boys.
There was a kick through Cheatham, and that was an absolute beautiful looking kick. They get another forward entry, but it's a 2-on-1 here, and these Diamond brothers are very, very smart footballers. Spears. Normally a lovely kick, but this time it's not. Commentators curse. McConnell looking for Declan Barnett, but they've done a turnover, and it's going to be through Mitchell, but he's also turned it over. Spears again for Rosedale. And the link-up's been really good through, and that was through Jesse Lee. Spears. And it's just a bit too easy at the moment. Glengarry aren't just putting enough pressure on the ball, but they're moving the ball superbly at the moment, Rosedale. Just not putting it on the scoreboard thus far. 6 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
And they look lively, that's for sure. Alex Birmingham and the Magpies are going to have their work cut out for them this afternoon in the Chris Humphrey Office National Match of the Round, the AGL Loyang North Gippsland Football Netball League, as the Magpies bring the ball back into play. They were looking for Regan McDonald. He's just nudged and the ball goes out over the boundary line between the wing and half forward, out of sight of the ground on a beautiful day out here at Glengarry.
Cannot complain at all.
No, and it is a lovely ground to watch footy from. You're close to the action, in it comes. Thomas wins the tap, goes straight to the Rosedale midfielder there. So umpire Damien Poynton, throw it in the air. Thomas, another big knock, long one, chopped off by Gippsland's most popular farmer, Stuckey, goes towards Atley. He can't control it. Lays a good tackle, though, on Ryan. Gets his hands free. Ball goes inside. 50 overrun.
There he
Over
is.
the top. Declan Barnett with a check side. He's missed it.
Won't be happy with that one, Declan.
Did he need to check side it?
He had more time than he knew.
Yeah. So just the one behind it. They're peppering away at it. 1-4. They come in short, the Magpies. It's they like to do, just to control that footy. Just got to be careful not to overuse it. Turn it over. Quickly taken by Felsberg onto the left foot. Goes inside 50. Chopped off at the pass by the Magpies boy in Maloney. Goes to the outer side. He was looking for Waitley, but the kick's not great. And again, we'll get a boundary throw in. Thanks to Traralgon Greyhounds. Let's go down to the boundary to Kyan Jenkins.
Well, I'd like to see Glengarry try and use it a bit more by hand. Rosedale using it a lot more by hand at the minute, gaining good territory. I think Glengarry needs to do the same.
They're definitely rotating hard as well, Rosedale, as they did last year. No one can pick the ball up cleanly into the big fella in Rudd. Good kick from a ruckman. Felsberg gives the handball across. Petty kicks inside forward 50. He was looking for Spears, but it's well trapped in the end. Well spoiled in the end by Bastion. I'm going to have a boundary throw in here, probably about 70 metres from the Rosedale goal.
Felsberg from Maffra has looked lively early for Rosedale. Ex-Gippy power boy, the little rover there in the three Guernsey.
Heard good things.
I've heard some very good things, yeah.
Thomas again with the tap. Sort of on top at the moment is Thomas, but Rudd, the ruckman's been pushed forward. Oh, sorry, he's doing a kick behind the play. My apologies. It's a great size. Can't get it cleanly. It was a great tackle there by Mazzaro.
He did well, didn't he, to lock that up?
He did. Works extremely hard, Declan Mazzaro for Glengarry. That's a big tap there by Rudd. Doesn't have the footy there in Mazzaro, and he's going to get the free kick. And they're going to get another forward entry.
Declan Massaro, hopefully the uncle's watching today. He gives it off to Jai Maloney. Goes inside 50. Gets out over the back. No one there for the Magpies, and easily mopped up in the end by Boyle, who's come in to play that role that the injured coach Mick Driscoll plays up back. He's turned that over, though. Ryan has his kick smothered. Get it all wrapped up right on the 50. So, yeah, Riley Boyle has been brought in to play that position in the 23 Guernsey.
So they've gone
to
out
Rosedale.
specifically to get him
Yeah.
in? Okay.
Of course, with Driscoll doing his knee out at Rosedale in the final.
How could you forget?
Last year, it was terrible over near the fence. It was just shattering, wasn't it?
You knew straight away.
Yeah.
There was no one around. It just went on him, that ACL. He
And
tried to come back on.
He did. Lovely fella is Mick Driscoll, the coach of Rosedale. The ball's brought back into play. 40 around from the Magpies goal. 50-50, that ruck tap out. Great tackle. Did he have Pryor? And the umpire, Pete Perillo, says, you bloody obviously did. So the free kick will go to the Magpies, and here's a real opportunity to get their first, and we've gone just on 11 minutes into this first quarter. And
Definitely against the grain.
it's going to be, Jacob Stimson in the Warwick Kappa, number 39. So Stimson only 30 metres out directly in front. Last kind when we get a chance about the breeze down there.
Oh, it looks good.
Oh, that is a beautiful kick. So Jacob Stimson has the first for the Magpies of the afternoon. They go into 1 straight 6. And for all the play that Rosedale's had, they only lead by 4 points, 1-4-10. That's on your Martin Cameron, local member for Morwell Scoreboard. Thanks to Traralgon Greyhounds. Let's go down to Kyle Jenkins. What's the wind doing down there?
Well, I'd say, if anything, the wind is favouring the team scoring to the left-hand side of the screen. However, I just want to make note of something. That far side of the field is in a lot better condition what this near side is. So we expect to see a lot of the play over that far side of the ground today.
Birmingham back in the ruck for Glengarry. He doesn't get the clearance. It's going to be Strastron. Goes back inside. Dangerous looking kick. Birmingham's there for Glengarry. Can he pick it up cleanly? He does. Tries to get a kick, but it's not clean. And it's going to be a turnover through Strastron. Going to get another forward entry here. They're definitely going wide. Just taking their time. Very patient. Looks inside. And that's a good mark in the end through Jesse Lee. Nice kick. Greenhill.
Oh,
Not a great looking kick, and it's going to be to that man again in Diamond. Rowan Diamond, normally a lovely kick. Kicks inside forward 50. Looks for Barnett, uses the body well, but an absolute terrible bounce. He'd be happy if that goes over, and that's exactly what he does, Declan Barnett. We're going to have a boundary throw in here. Right on the half-forward flank here for Rosedale. 13 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
Cade Marsh was a laid out for the Magpies, and Sam Moon in the 46 come in for him. So in it comes. Both ruckmen missed that. Gets out over the back. Sastrom, was he held without it? Umpire says no, as Thomas Harris gets a quick kick up towards the wing. Rudd does well. Quick hands off, ends up in that man's hands again in Rowan Diamond. Gets his right foot to the ball, goes towards the boundary, and taking it out was the captain, Riley Atley, with the boundary throw in. 50 around from the Blues goal, and you'd have to say, Matty, they've done all right, the Magpies now.
You'll be happy with it? For sure.
Nearly 14 minutes gone. Ball comes out to that man again, Felsberg, onto the left foot. Not a great kick under pressure. Oh, he's in a bit of trouble here, Thomas. Ends up getting a lot of leverage from the umpires. Again, Cheatham feeds the handball out. Might have been a late hold. And we'll go to the Magpies, and it'll come back to Ben Cheatham. I've liked his game, Matty, early.
Beautiful looking kick too.
Sounds like someone's got a gun out the back here.
Clapping boots, I think.
What is it?
Clapping the boots.
Clapping the boots.
And getting all the mud out.
Oh, they don't know what it's like to play on a bloody muddy ground. Terry Opner, you'd be watching this. Have a listen to this. Mud. There's no mud out there.
Oh.
Magpies. Oh, I reckon that's carried over. He's looking for Angus Harley. Couldn't take the mark. And the resultant free kick. This man's brought his own footy today.
Yes,
Rowan Diamond.
And it's Rowan Diamond. Another forward 50 entry here. Ah. What's the umpire done here?
He's paid the mark, obviously, because
To the man in front. I thought it was going to go to Rudd.
Well,
It was
Callum Mitchell that took the mark. There's no doubt
No,
about
I
that.
thought it was for Rosedale.
Really? I thought Callum Mitchell had
For the
his
man in
hands all
front?
over that.
Anyway, we've had another ball up here. Can they clear it, Glengarry?
Ah, that was silly.
It's gone out of bounds on the full.
Yeah. Didn't need to do that.
As we'll look on the replay here.
Oh, look at this mark. Let's have a look. Well, Mitchell's in front.
Oh!
Oh, I reckon you might be right. Mitchell's in front, but I reckon it was the
Use the height.
Brody Rudd's mark.
As Barnett comes in and he's bellied the ball. He wouldn't be happy with that one.
Wow.
And it's gone on the other side of the ground. Out of bounds on the full.
Could be a boil over here today, I'll tell you what. Glengarry has shown a lot of spunk.
They've come to play.
Yeah.
They're going to turn the ball over to the other side of the ground. And it's going to go to Mazzaro.
Jeez, he's been good, hasn't he, early?
He's their go-to man for sure. Just strolls out of defence. Not a great looking kick in the end, but it's well trapped. They're going to get another forward entry here, but it's a two on one. Does well in the end, the young fella.
Oh. No prior, he's saying. It was Hull.
So we're going to have a ball up here, just inside the 50-metre arc here for Glengarry. And if they could snag one here, Brad, it could be very interesting.
Absolutely. Hear that breeze kicking up through the effects, Mike.
Definitely starting to pick up a little bit. Mazzaro again puts it into a dangerous position. A lot of players around the ball, but there's going to be a chance here in McDonald. Does he get it right? Yes, he does.
He fed it off in the end there. I reckon Hudson Waitley's kicked that. Absolutely.
And all of a sudden, Glengarry are 2 straight to Rosedale 1-4-10 on your Martin Cameron scoreboard.
Unbelievable.
Interesting 17 minutes.
Certainly is. Hudson Waitley's ended up kicking that one. And right now, that's probably the early leader for the Traralgon Tyre service goal of the day. You'll see them at half time. We went out there during the week and had a bit of fun thanks to Traralgon Greyhounds, Kane Jenkins.
Last time these two sides played at the Glengarry Rec Reserve, round 1 last year, a draw 6 apiece between these two sides.
I remember.
Wow. Very good stat by you, young fella. Thanks for the pasty from the Traralgon Bakery before the game. It had the biggest chunks of vegetable I've... Did you have one, Kyan?
Vegetables don't agree with me.
he has a chippy dog.
He does too.
Yep.
As the ball comes out to Safstrom. He got it from Gippsland's most popular farmer, Stuckey. They've turned it over again, and they're away here through Taylor.
Oh, he got
goes
himself
back
in
into trouble. And holding the ball, go to the out. He had no one to go to, so he thought, I'll go back here. Sometimes you're better off turning it over 50 yards down the road. Here's that Boyle again. I like the looks of him. Short, up the line.
Oh!
Just got his kick away as he's bumped, and it's gone out on the full. Really good pressure.
Fantastic pressure.
And that was Jacob Stimson, who kicked the first goal for the Magpies earlier today. Did really well. Low kick, worm burner. So they got the outer side, the Magpies. Is that Regan McDonald? I reckon it might be. Plays on. Goes for the kick up towards the 50. Bouncing ball gets through everyone.
Oh, here we
he
go.
has his handball smothered by Cheatham. I've loved his game. Feeds the ball out. He's got no one to go to. Regan McDonald's there, though, to mop up. He's tackled, goes to ground. Umpire comes in and says, throw it in.
That's all Glengarry the last sort of 2 or 3 minutes. Can they weather the storm for 4 quarters? So that's what it's going to take today for Glengarry to beat this Rosedale side who pushed Kowar last week. Boundary throw in. It's going to be another clearance in a dangerous position. What can they do here? It's going to be that man, the last line of defence in Diamond. Just clears it out of defence. Barnett. Declan. And he's turned the footy over. Runs inside forward. 50. Straight over the umpire's hat. Superb goal in Bastion. Great footy, Glengarry.
So Zach Baston has his first running off half back for the afternoon. And I'll tell you what, they've gone out to 3 goals straight. 18 Glengarry. They lead Rosedale, we believe might be kicking with it 1-4-10 as you see that right there. And that's the leading contender for the Traralgon Tyre service goal of the day to Zach Baston. And right now, they are up and away. Kyan Jenkins, thanks to Traralgon Greyhounds.
Well, I'll have to speak a bit quietly here, but Barnett struggled early on. That's 3 kicks that have come off his boot. That snap, that check side that he missed, the snap went on the full, then that one there. So he's struggling early on to get boot on ball.
Yes, so.
Very Declan Barnett like.
Yeah, Magpies are away and they look a little bit shell-shocked, the Blues. So up they go. Thomas gets beaten by that one on that occasion. To Paulie. The free kick's going to go to the Magpies, though. They're in the centre of the ground. It's into time on, and they hold an 8-point lead. And here we go again through their best player, I believe, in Massaro. Just lays it up, probably to their second best player in Cheatham. So Cheatham, he's 55 out from goal. If they get another one before quarter time here, Mickey Driscoll will not be happy. He's got some pace, Cheatham. He sits it up. He's got no one to go to, though. And quickly, Rudd takes the mark. Plays off. Turned it over again. Just a drop mark there by Spears. And they all wrapped up. We'll have a bounce down. 30 out from the Magpies goal. Matty Mosley, what is happening?
I think Rosedale are just taking it a little bit easy at the moment. think it's just going to happen again, and it's Rudd with the tap. North to Felsberg. Good link up to Attlee. They do well to get out of defence, but it's going to be another turnover.
It's Baston.
And it's Baston again. Kicks inside to the middle to Maloney. To a 2-on-1. Not a great looking kick. They're going to turn the footy over. And that's not a great kick either. Really had to make him work, and that was for Paul. Who was it there? Will Logan. This is a good build up here. Petty. Looking for that man who I just said in Paulie. What can he do here? Dominated the first 5 minutes, and he's going to get a free kick. And they don't like it either. Bit careless. But this could be a nice settler here for Rosedale. Getting within 2 points just before quarter time.
Good play from Hamish Petty there. Young boy out of the under-18s and the number 37 Guernsey.
Just ran his 15, didn't he?
Yeah, through that grass in front of him and set it up nicely for Paulie, who's been on fire. He's kicked 1-3 in this first quarter, and he comes for his second. Not a problem. He lets them know,
Ooh,
too.
does he ever?
So Jake Paulie gets his second, and it's Rosedale's second. And of the 2-4, he has 2-3. And Glengarry are 3 straight 18. And Rosedale 2-4-16. That is on your Martin Cameron local member for Morwell Scoreboard. We got some music coming.
Every time they get a goal, they put the music on.
What do they think they are?
AFL, I think.
I think they're AFL. It wouldn't be Glengarry putting the music on because it's Rosedale. Let's kick the goal. It's Rosedale running the PA here. Jeez, we'll have to look into that.
Yeah.
Oh, Jenkins of Traralgon fans. We'll get you looking into that one.
So we're back in the middle, and it's going to be Thomas doing a great job at the moment against the other big fellow in Rudd. As we have another ball up here, we're just about to tick on to time on here in the first quarter. And it's Glengarry that's definitely turned up to play. Again, it's Rudd. Felsberg's there. He's got 2 players around him. Attlee's there for Rosedale as well, and so is McDonald, but we're going to have another ball up.
It's interesting because Safstrom's been the mainstay in the midfield the last couple of years, and now he's got a real offsider in Felsberg there.
Yeah, they work hand in hand.
Yep.
And here we go again. Spears turns around again, goes back inside the play. Could be a dangerous kick, but it works out well in the end. To Diamond. Jay. To North. They're going to go to the other side of the ground, inside forward 50. Barnett's there. Going to get the clearance. That was through Harris. But it's holding the footy, and it's going to go to Riley Attlee. He'll get onto that left foot. There's a lot of unnoticed work in Riley Attlee. He looks inside forward 50. Going to be a dangerous looking kick, and this man is a massive, massive worry for Glengarry. He's going up for his third, and he's already missed 2.
He's going to be the reason they're in front at half time.
Yep.
Glengarry have played, and they've kicked straight, but anyway.
As Paulie comes in to kick his third, and he does, and it's put him in front just before quarter time. And it's Rosedale, 3-4-22 to Glengarry, 3 goals straight here. Nearly 25 minutes gone here on your Martin Cameron scoreboard.
Wow. So let's go across down to Kai and Jenkins on the boundary, thanks to Traralgon Greyhounds.
Well, I can believe the music's coming from on your far left screen. There's 2 cars for the Rosedale under 18s boys. I have a fair idea the music's coming from there, but from the Glengarry bench, Alex Birmingham came off about 5 to 6 minutes ago, just on the block now, so he's still not come back on. So he's only played less than half this first quarter.
I might get you to go around to those boys and see if they've got a bit of Taylor Swift, because the stuff they're playing shit. In they go. Gets out over the back.
They've got another free kick here.
So it's going to go to the Magpies, Sid Cogan. So it's not over yet this quarter. It's going to be a long one by the looks of it. We've gone 25 and a half minutes.
Should go to 30 minutes.
Yeah. 3-4-3 straight. They lead by 4 points. This will put the Magpies back in front if Sid Cogan can kick truly. Geez, he's gone on the Dennis Lilly run up.
Be a good response if they can.
Yeah. Yeah. Probably needs to sit this on the right goal post and bring it back. Cogan with a studded approach. In he comes. Awkward looking style. He's towed it. It is coming back from the right. I reckon it might have been touched right on the line.
Jeez, they were lucky there, Rosedale. Really poor on the line there.
So it goes to 3 points now. They bring the ball back into play, the Blues. Going short's the order of the day. They're underneath the scoreboard, out of side of the ground. Now they'll come back inboard to Felsberg. Takes the mark, still inside defensive 50. Brings it to Safstrom in the middle. Quickly plays on.
Oh, look at this.
Good footy, has a player on the outside. Off they go. That was Boyle. Goes up towards 50. Out over the back. Look out, here's Atley. Oh, he got a poor bounce in the end. He tackled the boy without the ball. Stuckey feeds it out. Barnett, quick hands. Out comes back. Ends up in the hands of Taylor. Boundary line beats them all. Geez, I really like the looks of number 23 for the Blues, Riley Boyle. In fact, that wasn't Boyle on that occasion. That was Diamond, Jay Diamond. He's been good. Both Diamond boys been good. In it comes. Shallow ball in. Umpire's pulled a free kick for holding, has he? No, he's going to ask him to throw it back in again. Jeez,
I like that.
I do, but I've seen worse let go.
Yeah. Be consistent with it all day.
Yeah. So in it comes. Birmingham. Oh, Logan grabs it out of the ruck. Smothered. Ends up back in the basket. And he's all wrapped up. We'll get a bounce down. Only 25 metres around from the Rosedale goal.
Birmingham falls to the ground and he's going to get the... No, he's not. I'd love to see the replay of that if we can get it. And we can.
Oh, our man can do anything. What's he paid here?
Oh!
He's got it wrong.
That's a poor call. You can't justify that.
That was, you wouldn't want to be looking at that replay.
Lockie
Damien
Floyd,
Point.
let us know.
Damien Point, and have a look at that when you get home tonight. It was exactly the other way. Logan was holding Birmingham.
Yep. And it's going to bring it to a 2-goal margin if he's kicked straight. Yeah, not a good call there. But we move on as Will Logan comes in. Only about probably 25 out. And kicks truly.
Oh,
It's a lovely looking kick,
I don't like when games are...
but not a good call.
Oh, terrible call. And you called it in the call.
Yep.
You're not going with hindsight. You called it in the call that it
Yep.
was the other way around. When we had a look at the replay, you betcha it was. Colin Jenkins on the boundary thanks to Traralgon Greyhounds.
Well, last week we were out at Gormandale and it was their poor start, so I can tell you boys they have a 39 quarter time lead against Sale City.
Gee, Shane Duncan will be up and about for that. Be happy
Wow.
with that response.
Jeepers.
So we're back in the middle. Nearly 29 minutes gone here in the first quarter. It's that man again, the Rudd, but he's not tapping real good at the moment. The Glengarry boys are reading him perfectly as Glengarry have another forward 50. Gives the handball across, but it's Diamond again. Been very, very busy. Just strolling out of defence. Looking for Barnett.
Oh, well done.
Does well in the end. Can they hold on before quarter time? They can't let another one through the Magpies. Mazzaro. He'll just hold on to the footy. Metal ball up here. 29 and a half minutes gone in the first quarter.
I can tell you Hayfield are 3 points up over Churchill. Cow are 50 points up over Yarram. And 9-point leaders here. Rosedale.
Interesting starts for a couple of those teams.
Yes.
Mm.
The other one is Woodside are 50 points up over TTU.
As the Magpies have switched the play, they've come to the broadcast side. It's a 2-on-1. Done well in the end with Styles. They've let that go a lot. He's been pushed in the back.
He lets them know, Styles, doesn't he?
Yep. He's going to give the hands across to Strasford. Normally a lovely kick.
You're struggling with that name.
Yeah, it's a shocker. They've done well in the end, the Magpies.
Oh,
McConnell. Can they get another kick inside forward 50? They do, and it's going to come around. Does he get the bounce?
it's a free kick downfield.
Oh, I'd love if we can get the replay on that too, because I don't know if we can get it.
No.
But, geez, umpires are dictating a little bit much at the moment.
Yeah, I didn't have a problem with that one. He did get downed after the kick. I certainly had a problem with that ruck infringement on the last goal to Logan. So they're going to get a free kick downfield here. So a couple of contentious ones, and it's going to be Paulie that's going to get it and go for his fourth here, Matty.
He's in for a big day, I think.
Oh. That's a Big day out for in the first quarter. Gone with the check side. And I'll tell you what, he's got it. No, he's missed.
So he would have kicked 3-3 in the
Ah,
first quarter.
Yeah, he's 3-4.
3-4 in the first,
Yeah.
As we're deep here in the first quarter. Wouldn't be long left. 31 and a half minutes gone.
So, long quarter. There had been 7 goals kicked and a lot of stoppages. Oh, that kick-in's terrible. And here we go. They're just making some mistakes now. Barnett kicks around the corner. It's just gone 15. Oh, he's got one over the back.
It's been touched. It was touched.
Oh.
Can't call that.
And it's gone against Caruana, who's late in. And the Magpies will take the free kick inside defensive 50. They've just made a couple of real mistakes late in this first quarter that's cost them. And that is quarter time. And the Magpies 3-1-19. They trail Rosedale 4-5-29. So it's a 10-point lead to the Blues. Out here for the Chris Humphrey Office National Match of the Round in the AGL Loyang North Gippsland Football Netball League. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, we'll talk to Kai and Jenkins, who'll be down on the boundary for Traralgon Greyhounds, and we'll have all the around the ground scores and a lot more. It is the Blues by 10 points. Chris Humphrey Office National is proud to stand behind local business and the North Gippsland Football
You're listening
Netball
to the
League,
AGL
helping
Loyang
keep
North
clubs,
Gippsland
offices
Football
and
Netball League
organisations
match of
running
the round
smoothly
on North Gippy
on and off the
107
field.
FM.
From
Thanks to
managed
Chris
IT
Humphrey
and phone
Office National.
systems to Canon photocopiers and complete office fit-outs, we help Gippsland organisations work smarter and run better. Local people, local knowledge, local support. Chris Humphrey Office National, supporting Gippsland. From the office to the Oval. Gippy Shuttle is your reliable airport transfer service. We provide airport transfers from a wide range of locations across Gippsland. Upfront pricing, no hidden fees, easy secure online booking, available 24/7, late model, comfortable and well-maintained vehicles. gippyshuttle.net.au. Looking for somewhere to host your next function? Well, the Traralgon Greyhound Racing Club is the perfect venue. A modern function room which is spacious, private and offers stunning views over the track and surrounds. It's the ideal setting to celebrate with friends, family or colleagues. The Traralgon Greyhound Racing Club, 44 to 66 McNairn Road, Traralgon. Wilson Transport has assisted companies both locally and all over Australia by providing freight and storage services for over 50 years. With our head office located in Gippsland, Victoria, Wilson Transport is proud to engage with local people and local businesses wherever possible. Family owned and operated. Wilson Transport, 5133 9000. Traralgon Tyre Service is a market leader in the supply, fitting and servicing of passenger, commercial and industrial tyres in the Gippsland region of Victoria. If you're in need of a tyre replacement, adjustment or any other tyre related service, please look no further. Our team of professionals at Traralgon Tyre Service are here for you. Traralgon Tyre Service, 48 Standing Drive, Traralgon, or give them a call, 5174 9344.
The best of North Gippsland, who battle for honour. NGFNL, it's my local league. This is the real thing, the cones, the cheering. Lead North Gippy, it's the local for me. The stars of tomorrow, the legends we all know. NGFNL, the local for me. The siren sounds, the ball hits the ground. Lead North Gippy, it's the local for me.
Just want to go hard.
Welcome back to the Glengarry Oval, where Rosedale hold a 10-point lead. They are 4-5-29 and Glengarry 3-1-19. Goal kickers for Rosedale. Paulie has 3 and Logan 1. And for the Magpies, Waitley has 1, Baston and Stimpson has 1. And they're away. In the end, the Blues, I thought the Magpies were pretty good for most of that quarter. So we'll see what happens now because they will be kicking to left of the screen. It's not a big win, but there is a little bit there. Let's go down to the boundary. Thanks to Traralgon Greyhounds, Kai and Jenkins.
Had a quick chat with Alex Birmingham. His thumb popped out of its socket, but he's all good to go for the rest of the game. I think for both sides now, it's just their discipline, giving away unnecessary free kicks, especially deep inside 50. I would like to see Rosedale try and move the ball a bit less with hand and try and use their height with Paulie. And then I'd like to also make note, inside that forward 50 to that left-hand side of screen, it's a lot less muddy. The grass is a bit lower. So it's the scoring side anyway, let alone what the wind has. So it'll be interesting to see how Glengarry use it this quarter.
You're looking into the sun there, young fella. Don't you love live sport when you're going to be standing up there looking into the sun? Thanks for that, Kind. Great work by you as always. What do you reckon, Matty?
A good 10 minutes for Glengarry, but just don't think they can maintain it for 4 quarters against Rosedale.
Just had a good chat with Alex Birmingham. Come in, we had a chat prior to the game and good half an hour chat. And I just love this fella's attitude to the game.
Very positive.
And to his club. He's just a ripper. He really is. He's popped the thumb out and you know what? He's still out there. So ball in the middle. Up they go. Big win to Rudd on the ruck tap. They'll go forward. The Blues bouncing ball. Boyle can't take it. Tapped out by McDonald to cheat them. Left foot high ball. And in fact, I'm saying it was to the Rosedale end. It was to the Magpies end. Out of bounds. We'll have a throw in. Left forward pocket. Some around the ground scores we'll have for you shortly. So go and track that ball down. And tell you that Woodside, I don't think that score's been changed. They were 50 points up. Gormandale 38 points up over Sales City. A point by Churchill over Hayfield, but geez, they've been accurate. Churchill 5-1 to 4-6. Free kick here. From the sounds of that, it's going to, he's going to ball it up, Pete Perillo. Power 61 points up over Yarram. Just up the road. We're going to get a restart again. Still inside the Magpies. Forward 50. If they get one early, Matty, they'll be up and about, won't they, the Magpies?
They do. They've got to stay in touch all day to give themselves a sniff, to get some good confidence out of it.
Rudd looks good in the ruck. Gets that tap out. They'll go forward towards the wing with a high ball by McConnell. Bounces out over the back. Oh, fumbling on this occasion. But in the end, does well, Baston. Mops up. High ball. Dangerous kick. Sits up. Gets out over the back. Umpire's pulled a free kick. Oh, he's called the advantage and he stopped. So he's going to bring it back.
Was there an advantage there?
Well, there was, but Wasalski
stopped.
said I didn't want it. So I want to stop.
Well, that's a correct call then.
It is. So they go inside 50, gets out through the hands of Boyle and mop up the Blues and get it out of the defensive. Look for
Mitchell.
Logan, but gee, Callum Mitchell takes a strong mark in front of Logan. Could have got 50 too. So Mitchell, we're a big fan of this fella. Umpire's going to call him to... Oh, he's got 50. Logan's just...
He
snuck it
moved.
over. He did move
He
to
moved.
the right. But you got to play to the whistle, Matty.
You do.
But he should have called him on. You're right. He played on.
Yep.
Absolutely.
But that's the problem. You got to go by the umpire
That's
calling
right.
play on, whether you like it or not. It's just the way it is.
You just got to have patience of steel in this
Yeah.
game sometimes. And Will Logan, disappointed. I like the way that he didn't go off or back chat, because he quite easily could have. Callum Mitchell now, he's only 15 metres out directly in front. And it gets him back within a goal here. So Mitchell Comes in.
Looks
Not a
good.
problem. He's happy. Points to the sky and says, boys, follow me. And Callum Mitchell gets his first. And the Magpies fourth. And a very, very straight kicking Magpies. 4-1-25. They trail Rosedale by 4 points. 4-5-29. 3 minutes gone. Second quarter. Thanks to Traralgon Greyhounds. Kyan Jenkins.
Well, that incident was right in front of me. He was off his line by a few metres, but as you get told from the age of 2, umpire's whistle, you got to play to it. So sometimes you may be right, but the umpire call does have priority.
Yep. We're back in the middle. Rudd for Rosedale. Birmingham for the Magpies. Both players missed the footy. Tried to do could have been a dangerous tackle. Gee. That's a very dangerous tackle as Rosedale get another look inside forward 50. Thomas has now gone back. So he's got a job now. They're going to get a step across. But that's the man of the moment in Mitchell.
There was a Rosedale person near our effects mic saying, how wasn't that a free kick to the coach of Glengarry?
It was Declan Barnett.
What is it, Declan Barnett that said that?
As they're going to get another forward entry. Atlee's there for Rosedale. Just waiting for it to go out of bounds. The players are not letting it go over. Diamond's there for the Blues. We have a boundary throw in.
He's going to stand on that bottle right near the effects mic. Now, really, some people have got the brain of a split pea.
Yep.
Why would you do that?
Because there's a microphone there. That's Boyle for Rosedale. Moves the ball quickly to the ruckman in Rudd. Moves well for a big man.
Our man Kyan Jenkins let him know. He gave him the finger, he pointed the finger and said, hey, stop standing on that bottle. Good work, young man from Traralgon Greyhounds. Kyan Jenkins, did you get any back flack from him?
Nope, all good. Should be good now.
As the build-up's good here for Rosedale. Another forward 50 entry. The pressure's starting to mount. Mitchell there for Glengarry. Atlee's lurking around as well for Rosedale. Declan Barnett there as well. Very scrappy game at the moment here. But in the end, it's going to be Glengarry, and they do well. North Seb, Diamond again. But the pressure is so good. It's going to make Glengarry cave with all these forward 50 entries. Thomas is there, gives off the hip and shoulder. And it's going to be this man again in Mazzaro. Just doesn't hit the target in the end, but it might work well. They're going to get another forward 50 entry. Not a great looking kick.
Oh,
but it might. Oh, that's going to be a free kick.
How quick is Cheatham?
Lightning.
It's a cheetah. Wow.
But these are the chances they need to use.
Yeah. And they have been. They've kicked well for goal.
Yep. They just need a little bit of luck.
Yep. So Sid Kogan, there's a big opportunity here.
Put him back in front.
Put him back in front. Kogan, not a problem.
Yep.
So Sid Kogan.
Puts him in front.
They're going on to 5-1, the Magpies. 31. Rosedale 4-5-29. That's on your Martin Cameron local member for Morwell Scoreboard. And we've gone just on 6 minutes, 6.5 minutes in the second quarter. And it is the Chris Humphrey Office National Match of the Round in AGL Loyang football. Let's cross down to Kyan Jenkins. Thanks to Traralgon Greyhounds.
Well, Birmingham made the adjustment at quarter time. Thomas has gone to Paulie, so a quite like matchup height-wise, which means he shouldn't be able to get the reach he was in that first quarter.
Yeah, it's a good call, but Thomas was also very good in the ruck for that second ruck option. So Birmingham really needs to step up now, and it's Rudd for Rosedale with a big punch. Can't get it clear. We're going to have another ball up here. Let it go a long time, and he's given Holden the footy.
It's like my favourite cartoon. Let it go.
Good old Frozen. Maloney for the Magpies.
Yeah, they're looking good.
Yeah, they're moving freely.
Yeah.
And it's Lee. Another good size. They're just being patient here, the Magpies. And it's McDonald. And now it's not a good looking kick, but it might work in their favour.
Oh!
Did everything but hold it. We're going to have a boundary throw in here. We're about 40 metres out from the Glengarry goal. As we're 7 minutes gone here in the second quarter.
Well, they've been very, very good of the Magpies. It's going to be hard for them to hold that momentum all day because I can tell you Rosedale will come at some stage and they will get real momentum. Safstrom takes the ball out. Hurry kick. Goes up towards half back. They're away through the agency of Murray from the under-18s as well. Handball's off. They turned it over again. Xavier Taylor's taken the mark. Has a player long and wide on the outside for the Magpies.
Had to hold it.
He did, Waitley. He did really well. Stood under it. He knew they were coming. Kicked a lovely goal in that first quarter. Goes up towards half forward to Ryan. Takes the mark out of side. The next kick's the one because Rosedale are loaded back, but he lowers his eyes and finds Cheatham just on the 50 arc, out of side of the ground. Has a lead short, ignores that. Then he goes over the top looking for him, and that was Kogan he was looking for. Ball gets to the front. Cheatham's there again. Is that going on the full? No. Umpire says throw it in right in front of the boys on the Utes there. The Rosedale under-18s who had a great 65-point win earlier in the day. So boundary throw in, right forward pocket for the Magpies. They lead by 2 behinds. Gets out over the back. Handball out. Oh, fumble. Just about to get away. Goes up towards centre half back. Lee lays the tackle. Ball spills free. Gee, they're hungry, the Magpies. I tell you what, love their pressure, Matty.
Yep. We said this early last year. They were superb with their pressure. Just fell away with injuries during the season. Birmingham gets the tap. McDonald, another forward entry, but it's not a great looking kick. It was touch, so the players can't mark it. It's play on. Diamond, under the pressure. Pressure's good from Glengarry. The Spears did everything but hold it. That's gone out of bounds on the full. And it's going to go to that man in Riley Boyle. I feel like Rosedale aren't stressing too much at the moment.
They don't look worried at all.
Nah, they don't. Nah. I think they feel confident they won't go with us for 4 quarters.
Well, they got the clientele to turn the game. There's no
Very
doubt
quickly.
about that. Yeah.
Very quickly.
And they got them in the midfield.
Yes. Yep. As Barnett's lurking around, does a superb tackle. That footy's going nowhere. We're going to have another ball up. 10 minutes gone.
I'll ask you the question. Do you reckon Declan Barnett's carrying an injury? He's spent a lot of bench time.
Yep.
Yeah.
That
Started off on the bench.
Knees heavily strapped.
Yep.
And I was watching him walk before the game and he can't bend it properly.
He spent a lot of... They're really rotating him through. He's not spending a lot of minutes in the one hit.
And he's
on
played
the
a
ground.
lot of footy over the 12 months.
Yeah, he's played up in Darwin.
Played up in Darwin in the off-season, so his body's probably getting a little bit tired. But it's Glengarry at the moment. Another forward 50 entry. Diamond's got himself in good position with the ruckman in Rudd. And he just lets that wander over the boundary line. And we're going to have another boundary throw in.
Big Jess Lee's been really good for the Magpies. Let's go down to Kyle Jenkins. Thanks to Traralgon Greyhounds.
Well, I'll also touch on Declan Barnett. He's not playing any midfield minutes either. He seems playing a half-forward flank forward pocket, which is so unusual for him as an in and under midfielder.
Ball comes back into play. Out over the back and mopped up. The Blues goes out towards Logan. Sits at the back. Comes off the front of the hands. Lee's there again. Goes inside 50. Just a hoping kick. Finds Hale at the end, though. Snaps it around. It's going to sit up. Holding the front spot was Regan McDonald. Couldn't take the mark. Finds the boundary. Well, the boundary throw in right forward pocket. Don't forget in the hip pocket maul. Halftime show. We'll have a lot happening all the around the ground scores. Find out what our young man down on the boundary finds out when he goes into the rooms and causes a bit of trouble. Ball comes forward. McConnell feeds it off, looking for Felsberg. He fumbles. Ball goes to ground in front of Cheatham. Trickles out over the boundary line. So still inside the forward 50 for the Magpies. They hold a 2-point lead, 12 and a half into the second quarter. And I'll be brutally honest, I come here expecting this to be a blowout.
Early too.
Our man down on the boundary might have said 100-plus point flogging off air. Probably shouldn't have said that on air. What's said off air is meant for off air. Is that right, Kyle Jenkins?
Definitely. I've just got a quick score update from the Woodside game.
Yep.
94-13, 25 minutes into the second.
They might go home at halftime, Woodside, go down the local pub, because that game's over already, and it's a shame, and it's a sad thing. It's happening at the moment with a couple of clubs in the competition. Hopefully they can turn it around and stick fat together and build for next year. As Declan Barnett's tackled to ground by Pete Perillo, comes in. It's his name, Matty. Pete Perillo.
Absolutely.
Doesn't go by any other name.
Nope.
Pete Perillo comes out the back. Tap forward. Well done. Magpies. Sit it up.
Oh!
Really well done, Harris, under extreme pressure. He was met with a train in a truck. It's taken a long time to get up. So it wasn't Harris, it was Lee. He's hurt as Gippsland's most popular farmer, Stucky, gets the old 1-2. Goes inside 50. Long ball. Logan back with courage. Jeez, I thought there was going to be a big collision like you did, Matty.
Yep.
Pies go away up the line, but again, it's Diamond sitting in the way.
As Diamond reloads for Rosedale. Safstrom. Normally a beautiful looking kick. Kicks to the fat side. Really had to make the forwards work really hard in Will Logan. And this is going to give Holden the footy. He's telling them, get it out, and they're not. And he's giving Holden the footy.
I like that he lets you know, though.
Yep.
Yeah,
We've criticised him in previous weeks. Give your hand signals.
yeah, and he's done
And
really
he's done
well.
it. Yep. So give credit where credit's due.
Absolutely.
As
Pete
Glengarry.
Perillo. Let me say that name again, Matty. Pete Perillo.
Bond. Looking for Mitchell. Just falls a little bit short for him, but they do well in the end. And I was going to go to Maloney.
I don't mind that decision either.
Yep. He was a fair way behind the play there as well. He said, I'll have it. And it's Rudd and Birmingham going up in the ruck. Been a good battle thus far. Sastrom's there for Rosedale. Gives the handball to Diamond. Good things happen here, normally. Looking for Declan Barnett. Just holds front position, and he was too strong. And it's going to be Declan Barnett going for his first goal this afternoon. Definitely playing a different role to what we're normally used to seeing him at compared to last year.
You can play too much footy, Matty.
Absolutely.
I reckon he might be,
Burning out.
yeah. Doesn't look the lively self that he normally is.
Yep.
Oh, he's hit the post, has he? No, it's
No.
gone through.
Yep, you can definitely play too much footy. As much as you love it, your body does wear out and it does need a break.
Absolutely. 5-5-35. They're back in front, the Blues. Glengarry 5-1-31. 15 and a half gone. That's on your Martin Cameron, local member for Morwell Scoreboard. Let's go down to the Traralgon Greyhounds own Kane Jenkins.
Well, the beauty is sitting right on the bench is you can see who comes off for which matchup. And when Thomas and Paulie come off, they come off together. So it's virtually a tagging role now for Thomas and Paulie.
And the other thing is, too, Rosedale are just able to rotate, and the Magpies just haven't got the personnel
They just don't have the depth.
to keep that rotations up that the Blues do. I've liked young Jake Giles in the blue helmet for the Magpies today too. He's a real goer. He's got the job on Safstrom now.
He's only little.
He's tiny. Got the job in there on a really good player. And let's see how he goes here because Safstrom just gets away from him. Goes inside 50 with a long high kick. It's Xavier Taylor. Backs back with real courage. Takes the mark. Lowers his eyes. Finds that man Waitley. And there he is. The little fella in Jake Giles. Again. They're a very light-bodied team, the Magpies. Oh, Rowan Diamond just sticks out the left juke and says, this is how you do it, lads. Takes the mark. Defensive half of the ground. Oh, he's called the play on. He's in a little bit of trouble as Wasalski hangs around. He's forced the turnover here, and they've turned it over again, the Magpies. Ryan flicks it out over the back, but Felsberg's there for the Blues. Quick kick forward. On that occasion from the young boy from the 18s, Petty. Magpies mop up into the centre. Sam Moon, who was the late inclusion. Turned it over again, the Magpies, and Rosedale able to take that mark inside their defensive 50. And they go short to Boyle.
As Boyle's in the defensive 50.
Take the easy!
Nothing worse than Boyles in the defensive 50.
Diamond. Goes across to the other diamond. And this is Rowan. It's working the way down, all the way back through to Boyle, but that doesn't hit the target, and it's a turnover with pace. They kick long, and that's not a great kick. And this is the difference between the top 5 and the bottom 5.
I loved his energy, Xavier Taylor, there.
Yep.
And he did everything right. It was just
the
a
finish.
foot. Yeah.
Yep. As they bring the ball back into play. Kicks it long down the line. Did everything he did but mark it, which was Boyle, which would be frustrating for him. So we have another boundary throw in here. 18 and a half minutes gone. And it's Glengarry that have showed a good fight so far. We didn't expect this to happen. Can they continue it for another half? Is yet to be seen. Birmingham in the ruck. Up against Paulie. Didn't have the footy. Could have been a free kick. Umpire said no. It's a play on. Paulie again. McConnell uses his pace. Looking for Will Logan. Thomas is right behind him, and he'll get that over the line as well. It's a good tackle. As we have a ball up just inside the boundary. 19 minutes gone.
Got a real game on our hands, mate. I've got the right button in the air.
We do. It's been a good first half.
Hey, just that 4 points.
Just can't get a clearance at the moment here. And it's Atlee for Rosedale. Just bopping around. Pressure's been good for Glengarry, and they can't afford one late here in the second quarter. If they're within a kick at half time, they'll have some great confidence leading into the third quarter.
Just have a look at Brodie Rudd coming back onto the ground right in front of you down
Doesn't
there.
look great.
Fine. He's limping and spent a fair bit of time in the rooms.
Definitely. I'm still trying to think about what it is, because normally Ruckman do have that shin guard in, but it could be that lower leg issue there.
I reckon it's a higher leg.
So, ball up. Thomas wins the tap. Sastrom does the sharking. Atlee taps it in front, gets the bounce, runs
Well
into the
done.
open goal. The captain delivers in the second quarter, late when they need it. Really good by Riley Atlee. Gets his first for the afternoon. Rosedale going to 6-5-41, lead by 10 points now. Glengarry 5-1-31, 20 and a half gone, second quarter. That is on your Martin Cameron, local member for Morwell Scoreboard. And they're away. And there goes the music. Tell me if you can tell me. Kyan Jenkins, thanks to Traralgon Greyhounds. What tune is that?
I'm not sure, but I'm just as clueless as you here.
Oh, I didn't think I was clueless. But anyway, go ahead.
Barnett comes off again there for another rotation, knee heavily strapped. It'd be interesting to see how Rudd, he didn't go straight into the ruck.
He didn't like that.
Rudd goes forwards, so Paulie in the ruck.
He's heard that. You want to.
Did you say the smiley gaze?
Yes. He want to put the finger up at Kyan Jenkins. So the Magpies go inside 50, mopped up by Gippsland's most popular farmer, Stuckey. Goes out to the wing. Caruano leads the race. Can't get it. Bounces over the back. Just taking it out over the boundary line was Fraser Handley. We'll have a boundary throw in, centre wing position. Outer side of the ground. Let's check some around the ground scores. Thanks to our great friends, Chris Humphrey, Office National, and the AGL Loyang North Gippsland Football Netball League. And I can tell you, Hayfield, 11 points up over Churchill, 47 points. Gormandale over Sale City. I wonder if they'll celebrate for another week if
I
they
reckon.
win that one.
When was the last time they won at Gormandale?
At Gormandale?
At home.
At home, yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be a long time, I would imagine, too. Cow are 54 points up over Yarram. High ball inside 50, bouncing ball. Trapped well in the end by Mitchell. Gets a hurry kick around the body. Looks for his coach, but Alex Birmingham takes it out under that beautiful big, what do we call that these days? An oak tree?
That's a big gum tree.
Oh, there you go. City boy.
An oak tree.
We don't have trees in the city. We just have concrete and cars. In it comes. Connell, tackle, gets his foot to it though. Well done in the end. Bouncing ball in the middle.
Oh, well done.
It was well done. Then lowers eyes and hits up Regan McDonald. Geez, it was really good play from Thomas Harris. I've liked his game today for the Magpies. McDonald, high ball inside 50, but it's all Brodie Rudd. Oh, it gets through his hands. Tapped out to North. Quick hands off. Here they go. Fumbled on that occasion by Caleb Barnett.
Oh, look
They
at
end
him
up-
go.
Yeah, really good footy in the end. Lachlan McDonald has a teammate all on his own, and Paulie has an opportunity to kick his fourth.
They just reloaded from half back, didn't they?
Yep.
Ran in a massive wave.
Close his eyes and really good call from the box. And Lockie McDonald get a shot from 40 out directly in front. We've gone 23 and a half in this second quarter, 10-point lead. So stretch it out to the biggest margin of the day, 16 points if you can kick truly.
This is the thing that have Glengarry have struggled with the past, that they can be good for 50 minutes. They drop off for 10 and all of a sudden they're 2 or 3 goals down leading into half time.
So Lockie McDonald comes in, kicks from 42 metres. Not a problem. Now, see if you can pick this tune, what they play for us, young Colin. I reckon. I'm waiting for a bit of 2 types of music in this world, country and western. 7-5-47 Rosedale. Glengarry 5-1-31. That's on your Martin Cameron, local member from all Scoreboard. Hey, talking about a bit of music, man, that pushes our buttons out here in the van. He's a disco king. He runs the disco.
He's the man.
About that Stephen Gregory disco. If you want to tune, get him at Sportstream Live. He will he'll do your wedding.
He'll look after you as we're back in the middle.
2 years later, he'll do your divorce.
Sastrom, another kick inside forward 50. Looking for this man. He's had a superb first half. Barnett didn't have the footy, and he's going to get the free kick.
He let him know too. Smart by Declan Barnett.
I really enjoy watching this bloke play. And it started all last year with Jackson Whitehill. Ever since then, the way it's just been fantastic. He goes about it every week.
Yeah, he loves his footy. Well, he must. He plays it 12 months of the year at the moment.
Very entertaining. As Declan Barnett going for his second.
Some worrying signs for the Magpies, Matty.
There is late in the second quarter as Barnett comes in.
Oh,
He's just squeezed it home. And that's Declan Barnett's second. And they're starting to kick away here at Rosedale.
I tell you what, I've got that down. I've got that in the book because of where it was from. I've got that down in the book as a Traralgon Tyre service goal of the day. They go on 8-5-53 Rosedale. Glengarry 5-1-31. Nearly 26 minutes gone. Second quarter. Don't forget the Hip Pocket Mall halftime show. It's coming up at halftime, of course. That's why we call it the halftime show. And Traralgon Greyhounds, Colin Jenkins on the boundary.
Well, Glengarry, they're trying to push as many as they can into the middle to kind of end the quarter. Flutter only 2 inside their attacking 50.
Yeah, they can't afford to let another one through just before half time. As we're inside Glengarry's forward 50. Can they get one themselves? They can't. It's going to be a clear out through Diamond. They love to reload from half back. Spears. He'll look inside. And it's a long kick, and it's a lovely looking kick. It's got to give that off to Diamond, in my view. If they're running for you, you got to give it to them. It's gone to the other Diamond. Looking for Felsberg.
What a kick.
To Spears. He was just in the centre wing before, and that's a beautifully weighted kick.
There's some really bad signs here late in the second quarter, Matty.
Yep. They're starting to look a little bit tired.
And so am I. Might have a kip in the half-time show, thanks to Pocket Mall.
As Jake Paulie looking for his fourth. Started the game superbly. Has kicked a few behinds. But 4 goals.
That could he?
We hope not. And that's his fourth. And Rosedale really starting to kick away now just before half-time.
Oh, it's a game high, Matty. 28 points, 9-5-59. Glengarry 5-1-31, 27 and a half gone the third quarter. And there's what's that music, Matty? I mean, I've had no luck with Kine. Can you tell me what sort of music that is, apart from being shit?
A bit of doof.
Bit of doof. Bit of doof. Don't forget, Hip Pocket Mall is locally owned and operated and are a proud member of the largest independently owned workwear group in Australia. Their halftime show's coming up very shortly.
As we're nearly 28 minutes gone here in the first half. And they've leaked some goals here just before halftime, Glengarry. They'll be pretty disappointed that it's a 4-goal margin. They're within a kick 5 or 6 minutes ago. O'Connell on the bottom of the pack for Rosedale. Birmingham looks to be more concerned with Rudd now. Diamond can't get through the tackle. So we have another ball up.
It's not as if Alex Birmingham is able to throw magnets around at half time either.
Nah.
He hasn't got
He
the
just doesn't have the personnel.
soldiers. Yeah.
Yep. As Birmingham does win the tap, and it's going to be a free kick, and it's going to be Diamond. And they're moving the ball really quickly, and this is dangerous. Little chip kick, and it's a beautiful kick to Will Logan, and he'll be going for his second.
Playing some champagne footy now.
Very clean football. As we're 29 minutes gone here in the second quarter. It's been a bad 7 or 8 minutes for Glengarry. All of a sudden, they could be 5 goals down at half time when they're within a kick. As Logan comes in, and he likes it.
Oh, gee.
And that's a beautiful kick.
It seemed like it was only a couple of minutes ago. It was 4 points, Matty.
Yep. They were within a kick.
It's 34 now.
Yep.
5 unanswered goals.
Yep. In quick, 5 or 6 minutes.
Yeah. 29 and a half gone. Second quarter, Rosedale 10-5-65. Glengarry 5-1-31. It's the Chris Humphrey Office National Match of the Round for AGL Loyang North Gippsland Football Netball League. Thanks to Traralgon Greyhounds, Kai and Jenkins.
With all the damage is coming from their half back line, Rosedale, with Glengarry trying to stop people into the middle to create stoppages. The halfbacks are getting more freedom to go forward and hit the forward targets up.
Ned Heathcote all wrapped up in the middle of the ground. Going to restart. They go, big leap on that occasion from from Rudd. Wins the tap out over the back. Again, a stoppage. So just clicked over 30 minutes in this second quarter. The first quarter went 31 and a half. There was 7 goals kicked and a few stoppages, but tell you what.
On 50.
Right now, there's 8 goals being kicked in this quarter. 50-metre penalty. Alex Birmingham. He'll bring him within distance here. He'll be right on the chalk. Oh, no, I'll buy a house off him. Look at that. Oh, he's giving him an 8. He's giving it off. Cheatham on the run inside.
Looks
50.
good.
High ball straight through the eye, little.
He knew.
Yes.
It's understanding your players.
Yes, and that's one thing. Alex Birmingham certainly does. No, they've kicked well, haven't they? Kicked well a goal. 6-1-37, the Magpies and the Blues. 10-5-65, just clicked over. 31 minutes, Kai Jenkins, thanks to Traralgon Greyhounds.
Well, it's a badly needed goal, but they need the sirens go now, Glengarry. Birmingham needs to get them back in the rooms, get them composed. Pickle juice,
reset.
Gatorade, whatever they need to try and get their body going again for this.
Gatorade. Geez, back in the day in the 80s when it was cold and wet. Not today, it's beautiful. Yeah, Stone's ginger wine on the barrier boundary. Do you know that?
I remember when I was playing this week. This is 20 years ago, and this is legit. A shot of vodka at half time.
Are you serious?
Yep.
Well, I want to play footy there. Up it goes towards half full, but mopped up on that occasion from Greenhill. Feeds the ball forward, but again, Diamond. It's always been in the hands of one of them when it gets up around that back. Clean bowls. McDonald. Atlee to Satcham on the non-preferred right. Doesn't get the distance. Now they come out.
They've done well.
Massaro receives the handball from Taylor. Takes a couple of bounces inside defensive 50. Lowers his eyes and sets it up for his coach. Gets the bounce. Goes back arrow on the right foot.
That was a ruckman kick.
Yeah. But it is half time at Glengarry. And the Magpies 6-1-37. And they trail. Rosedale 10-5-65, but they're able to get one late to get some sort of respectability back into that. And it's 28 points to the better for the Blues out here at Glengarry. They led by 10 points at quarter time, and now they're up by 28. We're going to take a quick break, and we're going to come back with a Hip Pocket Morwell halftime show of all around the ground scores. And Kai Jenkins, thanks to Traralgon Greyhounds, will be out there talking to whoever he decides he wants to talk to, because he does what he wants to do. He could even be found in the canteen. Don't worry about that. And we'll be back here very shortly. It is the Blues by 28 points. Chris Humphrey Office National is proud to stand behind local business and the North Gippsland Football Netball League, helping keep clubs, offices and organisations running smoothly on and off the field. From managed IT and phone systems to Canon photocopiers and complete office fit-outs, we help Gippsland organisations work smarter and run better. Local people, local knowledge, local support. Chris Humphrey Office National, supporting Gippsland. From the office to the Oval. Gippy Shuttle is your reliable airport transfer service. We provide airport transfers from a wide range of locations across Gippsland. Upfront pricing, no hidden fees, easy secure online booking, available 24/7, late model, comfortable and well-maintained vehicles. gippyshuttle.net.au. Looking for somewhere to host your next function? Well, the Traralgon Greyhound Racing Club is the perfect venue. A modern function room which is spacious, private and offers stunning views over the track and surrounds. It's the ideal setting to celebrate with friends, family or colleagues. The Traralgon Greyhound Racing Club, 44 to 66 McNairn Road, Traralgon. Wilson Transport has assisted companies both locally and all over Australia by providing freight and storage services for over 50 years. With our head office located in Gippsland, Victoria, Wilson Transport is proud to engage with local people and local businesses wherever possible. Family owned and operated. Wilson Transport, 5133 9000. Traralgon Tyre Service is a market leader in the supply, fitting and servicing of passenger, commercial and industrial tyres in the Gippsland region of Victoria. If you're in need of a tyre replacement, adjustment or any other tyre related service, please look no further. Our team of professionals at Traralgon Tyre Service are here for you. Traralgon Tyre Service, 48 Standing Drive, Traralgon, or give them a call, 5174 9344. Welcome back to Glengarry, where the Blues lead by 28 points, 10-5-65 Rosedale, and Glengarry are 6-1-37. And let's have a look at around the ground scores. And Gormandale are 9-8-62, Sale City 3-11-29, Hayfield 5-7-37, Churchill 10-point leaders. This might be the one that I have just pulled the swinger here, 7-5-47. They're 10 points up. I know it's only half time, but people were laughing at me on the socials. There were laughs that I tipped Churchill to beat Hayfield. Look out if that gets up. I'll be sending you back The big emoji with the big finger in the middle of your head. That's what I'll be sending you back. Cower, 13.15.93. Yarram, 2.5.17. You reckon I get carried away when I'm right, Matty? I think I might. Woodside, have a look at this one. 16.10.106. TTU 3.119. 87-point leaders at half time at Woodside. The rumour is TTU have gone to the pub. That is unbelievable. We got a young man. Look at this young man down on the boundary. Look at him. He's shielding his eyes. He wants to have a chat. He's looking at the wrong camera. I think you can look at the camera inside the van, young fella, and then I'll cross down to you. Because we got you on the camera on the van just because we wanted to throw you out and you didn't know what was going on. Oh, Stefan's going to have to follow him now because he's walking everywhere. Live sport at its best. Let's cross down to our main man, Kyan Jenkins. Thanks to Traralgon Greyhounds. Don't forget, this is a hip pocket half-time. More show.
Had a quick chat with Declan Barnett walking off the ground. His knees sore. He's just wanting to get through the game. He said there'd be 2 KFC feeds on the way here. Just wants to get on the beers. Just wants to finish this game off without getting injured anymore.
I love him. He's a real 80s footballer.
He is, isn't he?
Declan Barnett.
Then I had a quick listen into what Mick Driscoll was saying. They're saying that he reckons they're plus 20 in uncontested marks. He wants the work rate up. He loves what the forwards are doing, loves what the defenders are doing, but wants the midfield to do more.
I did notice just sitting beside the commentary box, he's got a staff of 1 million doing some stats. So he must get every stat done down there, Kyan.
Well, every team seems to have one now. They've got someone there who's dedicated to inside 50s, marks, hit-outs, goals. It's quite incredible now. They've got 2 or 3 for each team doing it.
Yeah,
It's a business.
Yeah.
This day and age, it's
And
a business.
I'll let you go because you're looking straight into the sun there, young fella. And we've got to look after you because you've got to put in a big show for the post-game show, the Jenkins Home Hardware Trafalgar post-game show. Right now, it's the Hip Pocket Mall halftime show, and I can tell you they've got the solution for all your embroidery, Matty. All your needs, no job too big or small, as they continue to specialise in the professional embroidery of industrial and corporate uniforms, apparel, garments for clubs and school uniforms. They also can supply you with caps, hats, bags, and much more, all tailored to your specific needs. They have a full range of PPE. You know what PPE is, Matty?
I do. High-vis stuff.
Protection and all that, condoms. Including, but not limited to, glasses, gloves, hearing protection. Your mum listens to this show, doesn't she?
She does.
Oh, sorry, Mrs. Mosley. I'm very apologetic about my language. Respiratory, hard hats, height safety, and much more. Hip Pocket Mall, 5133 3389. That might be just about the last live read I'm allowed to
I'm
do.
expecting a message in a minute.
That could be the last. Hey, how's some of these schools around the grounds, Matty? Well, let's touch on this in the Hip Pocket Mall halftime show. The problems at TTU now.
Yep. People are going, it's, bugger them, they've had their time at the top. But they're in trouble as a club.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's you got no third, so you got no juniors coming up. You've got no depth. You've got no reserves, and they're forfeiting today. And your seniors are losing by 100 at half time. That's alarm bells for me.
It is. And do you look at something like that and say, okay, our business model, we need to look at change. Going and recruiting. Oh, God, it's when you need the dump button. God, when you need...
Stefan's lost it too.
When you go recruiting, and you're getting the top-end talent from, let's be honest, raping and pillaging other clubs,
yep.
And they come across, how long are they staying for? And if they go, this can happen.
Yep.
What they're doing here at Glengarry and Alex Birmingham, he's really promoting some kids coming through from their 18s and so forth.
Well, they're trying to keep stability for the future.
Yeah.
I feel like TTU have just gone bang for the premiership. They only got 1 out of 4. So
8 in 4.
1-1.
So is it a failure? That
technically, no, you win a premiership. Long term, yes.
Yeah.
That's the way I see it.
Because all of a sudden they got their big trip this weekend to Rosedale. They can't fill a second side.
At a Woodside, yes.
What did I say?
Rosedale.
Sorry, Woodside. Geez, I'm going well. The Hip Pocket Mall halftime shows in drastic need of change too, Matty, because we might need to recruit some people that can actually bloody talk.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's trouble signs.
And it's not just them; it's Yarram as well. They're in a bit of a
Yes.
problem. Like, it's very hard to recruit. Look, we've talked off air before that to go to Yarram from the Valley or from South Gippsland way, you've got to go past your Tours and your Fosters, your Fish Creeks. Same this way from the Valley. It makes it really hard to recruit when you're driving past 5 or 6 other clubs.
But Woodside are doing it just up the road from Yarram,
Yes.
and they're doing it right somehow. They've got. Have they got the business model that's working right now? You would think so.
Yes. People say it's money, but I don't think it is. They've got the right people in the right positions, and that could be just pure luck. We don't know.
I think I'm a big believer in. I'm a big believer in build it and they'll come. Get your culture right off field and they'll stay.
Correct.
And I think Woodside do that.
Yep.
They build it. They come.
Yep.
They got the culture right and they're staying. Not too many, from what I can see, leave there.
I think that I've forgotten his first name, but Kerr.
Yes.
He's the man, I think, that starts from the top and the expectations are and it flows down.
Yeah.
So, and he's got the right people in there with Michaelides, just good people. So, not saying that the people at TTU were bad people or anything like that, but
they got a lot from one club.
They did.
At some stage, if one was going back, you would think all would.
Yep, and that's happened.
It's happened.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, I don't know what the fix
It's a lot of pain
Yeah.
that's going to come, but I think they got to look at the Gormandale model. They understood where they were at, and they've based themselves on a model, and they've built it from the ground up. And now, look, they're starting to be more competitive and win games of footy. Maybe TTU need to look at the same.
Oh, right now they're 33 points up over Sales City, Gormandale, you speak of. But gee, Sales City have kicked poorly again. 3-11 to Gormandale's 9-8 over there at Gormandale. But gee, how big's that going to be again tonight? They can't go on for a week, Matty, because last time they went on for a week and we called them the following week and they got their pants pulled down there. Next week they've got to go to Yallourn North, Gormandale.
Will be a reality check.
Yeah, so let's settle down, enjoy your win by all means.
They're going very unnoticed too, Yallourn North. They're just sitting on top pretty at the moment.
Yeah,
Not a lot of talk about them. They're just going about their business nicely.
So right now, those bottom two sides are TTU and Sales City. So there's some problem. Well, there's some problems in the town sale because the other sale is travelling worse. It's a big town and a very proud history of football in that town with both those clubs.
It is, and it's a lot of it's your Boysdale Borragalongs, it's your Cowas that are getting the rewards for it now because that's where the players are going.
So the unfortunate thing right now for this competition, there's only 6 sides that'll play final. 5 play, but there's 6 that can. And that's Cowa, Yallourn North, Hayfield, Churchill, Rosedale, Woodside. The others can't play finals, which is Gormandale, Yarram, Glengarry, TTU, Sale City. I say that in round 7. That's a little bit of a worry for mine.
And we had this problem last year.
I don't know about that. I reckon you didn't know.
No?
Until a long way in who was going to...
So you've called it a lot earlier this year.
I'll tell you the 5.
Yep.
Not in any order.
Yep.
Yallourn North, Cowa, Hayfield, Rosedale and Woodside.
Yep.
Churchill maybe knocking on the door to get in.
Yep.
But they're the 5. There's your 5. If
Yep.
I'm doing that round 6, sorry. Is it round 6? Jeez, I've lost. I don't know where we are. Round 6.
The way
round 5, Matty.
The alarm bells are if TTU can't get a side in round 4, what are they going to do in the middle of July when it's 5 degrees?
Now, I know a lot of people aren't going to be happy about us talking about this, but this is reality.
It is the reality.
Discuss it.
Yep.
Meet it front on, head on. And
Yep.
try and fix it. We're not saying fix it. We don't know how to fix it.
Yeah, we don't know the answers, but what's the model going to look like? Because you can't look at it right now.
The models you send me during the week look all right. A few nice ones there. It's Mrs. Mosley still listening. I would imagine of what have we got? 1,243 viewers at the moment. I reckon it might be 43 after that Hip Pocket Mall halftime show. So right now it's Rosedale 10-5, 65. They lead by 28 points. Glengarry 6-1-37 umpires, and both teams are back out on the ground. And probably a good time to cross down to our main man of the Traralgon Greyhounds, Kyle Jenkins.
Well, I'd also like to mention that Yarram is in the location where it's going to be quite difficult for them to recruit compared to your TTU, who are right in the middle of a Traralgon, which have notoriously
Matty
had.
said, I'm pretty sure, Matty.
But then Traralgon have had notoriously good seconds, good thirds even, and clubs like Glengarry have gone out and recruited a lot of them. A lot of them have gone to Willow Grove, and it just seems there's a lot of talent in the region that Traralgon and Tyres can really sort of pounce upon.
There's a lot of talent, but there's a lot of football clubs.
Yep.
There's so many football clubs in the district. And I had this problem coaching a team called Nilmadarnum, that we were recruiting players from the east or the west, and they were driving past 20-odd football clubs to get to ours. I don't know what the fix is. What we did in the end, and we won a premiership the year that we did it, was that we trained 3 different groups. Some at
that'd be
Darnham,
hard.
some in the east, some in the west. But the players loved it because we come together on Thursday.
Right.
On the Tuesday, you trained in where you were, so you didn't have to make that trip down. I don't know what the fix is. That worked for us. I don't know if it works for everyone. But something's got to happen because some clubs are going to fall by the wayside. As umpire, that was the Hip Pocket Morwell halftime show, one of the best we've ever done. Damien Poynton throws it into the air, comes to ground. McConnell wins it out to Safstrom, has a player on the outside in Diamond. That's Jay, goes on the right foot, high ball bouncing. Going to beat his teammate Fraser Handley out over the line. We'll have a boundary throw in 55 around from the Blues goal. Early stages of this third quarter. Sun's still beaming down here and a beautiful, love this little town, Matty. Glengarry, you drive in, only 8 minutes from Traralgon.
It's very close.
It's very close. I stopped at the local Coles just coming out of Traralgon towards Glengarry to get me water and that.
Scones?
No, I baked them myself. Matty
You did not.
As Massaro takes, just a floating punt in the end. Does really well. The young fella there in Kogan feeds it off to his teammate.
Oh, great kick.
Towards the yard. Oh, going to run into the open goal. Regan McDonald. Bang. Good start to the Magpies. Gee, they've kicked well. They're going on to 7-1-43, the Magpies. Rosedale 10-5-65, 22-point leaders, but we're only a minute and a quarter into the third quarter thanks to Martin Cameron, Matty, and that's what the Magpies needed.
Yeah, definitely the response they needed after that last 10 minutes before halftime when they just lost their way a little bit when Rosedale piled on 4 or 5 quick goals. So great start to Glengarry in the third quarter, but they need a couple more quickly. As we're back in the middle. Birmingham's looking for more of the body against Rudd than the big jump itself. And they're going to get the clearance. Ryan's there, and he's going to get the footy again. Mazzaro. Not a great looking kick, and a straight to North.
Big man, isn't he?
Big shoulders.
Oh,
Puts the shoulder tape on to make him look even bigger too. So he's been told to play on. Kicks long down the line. Mitchell's in good position.
is that a thing? You put the tape on the shoulders, makes you look bigger.
Absolutely.
I'll try that when I get over.
That a bit of body, baby oil.
The missus will be very happy with me. Get that tape out.
As we have another boundary throw in. Right in front of us. Broadcast side. Sun's right in the player's eyes. It's going to be a free kick, and it's going to go to Rose. No, it's going to go to Glengarry in Ryan.
Yeah, definitely being held.
Yep. As he plays on. Low, spearing kick. At his feet in the end. And it's Boyle that just lets it run over. So we have a boundary throw in here. 3 minutes gone. Glengarry have already got the first in the third quarter. They definitely try to come and play. Just let themselves down at times. That ball's going nowhere. Going to have another ball up here.
would have been easy with the way Rosedale finished that second quarter for Glengarry.
Roll over.
Yeah, and they've come out and thought, no, we're going to have a go here.
Yep.
Again, good coaching from Birmingham. So, a lot of players around this. Atley, he can't win it. McDonald can't. Cheatham goes in. Gets it. Has
There
a
we
play
go.
on the outside, and Lee gives it to him. Goes to 50. Sits it inside. It's 3-on-1. On out of chopping of the arms. Quick hands out. Really good. Kogan can't pick it up. Just manages to knock it out towards North. In fact, Harris. McDonald feeds it off to his teammate in Stimpson. That's all
Not a good
Rosedale. Boyle takes the mark. Last line of defence for the Blues. Plays on with no one near him. Nice long high kick looking for Spears. Has the ball punched away from him from Baston. That's been a good tussle. Spears and Baston today. And we'll have a boundary throw in. Centre wing position out of side of the ground.
Both had their moments too, Bastion and Spears.
Yeah. Time to go down to our man, Kyle Jenkins.
Well, I do like what Glengarry have done earlier, just trying to get the ball forward as any means possible and really try and stop Rosedale's run and carry.
Just have a look at, looks like Angus Hull limping towards the boundary. He's been good. They're going to miss him if he can't come back on. That's pretty a noticeable limp that he comes off with. See if you can see what happens to him when he goes to the box.
Cramp.
Hopefully it's only cramp, and it's a bit early if it is. Sam Moon comes on for him. Boundary throw in. Here it goes. Declan Barnett does it very well. Now he has a paddock. It sits well for him. He doesn't decide to go through that paddock. Why would he when he's got the big fella in Paulie forward, but unable to take the mark as the big fella Thomas was able to spoil him and trickles out over the boundary. Also, looks like our man, Gippsland's most popular farmer. Luke Stuckey's going to come back onto the ground for the Blues. Boundary umpire brings it back into play. Thomas holds the front spot, gets the tap. It's toe poking. It was Taylor towards the boundary line. It's going to be thrown back into play. So we've now gone 5.5 minutes. Haven't kicked a goal yet, Rosedale, and Magpie's able to put one on. Paulie wins a tap. Barnett's there. Oh, just throws his body at it. Again, we'll get a boundary throw in out of side.
Thomas is now in the ruck for Glengarry. Up against Paulie. Ball back into play. Two ruckmen just wrestle each other and the ball falls to ground. And as we have another ball up.
Stoppage after stoppage.
Yeah, a bit scrappy at the moment.
I'll be told to go and get a blueberry scone.
How were they?
Unbelievably good. I don't mind bacon, me. I'm out there all night last night,
Oh,
bacon scones.
Yeah, I could imagine. That's
Little, what do you call that? A little floral apron I had on. Not much else.
And that was a superb mark there by Petty. But they've turned the footy over again to Mazzaro. Probably been the best player on the ground. Did have the sit in the end. It was Boyle. And he moves the ball quickly inside forward 50. But they're going to turn it over again. But they get the right bounce for Spears. They can't. Ryan with the handball.
Oh,
Big hit there.
he's tough, Sastrom.
Diamond. It's a 2-on-1. They're just going to clean up with Rosa with Stuckey, but that's holding the footy.
Got the popular farmer now. Tell you what, Churchill, 17-point lead is over Hayfield.
Jeez.
I did like the looks of them last week.
That's a statement. They've got some good players
They have.
with Williams, and I like Nash.
Yes.
He's
Quick, smart,
very impressive.
great kick for goal.
Yep. That's a good kick inside the middle of the ground. And they've moved across to Mazzaro, and he's got space. He wants to give the handball off. He's not sure where he's going to go, but that's not a great handball either. He's put his player under pressure, and they've turned the footy over. Oh!
Wasolski, brilliantly done.
And Lee here for Glengarry. What can he produce? He's up against Petty. The young fella doesn't have a lot to go to. The umpire... Oh, I thought he was getting ready to give Holden the ball then.
The other one would have.
Yep.
Roll. Come on, roll, boys.
So they're not real happy at the moment, the Rosedale boys.
Good.
Rudd gets the tap. Barnett gives the handball across. They've turned the footy over again. They got into that forward 50 entry in a nice, dangerous position. But it's that man North. Last line of defence.
With the big shoulders. They look bigger because of the tape, Matty says. Out they go. The Blues to Stuckey. Out of wing position. Oh, he has a player moving into spot here in Heathcote. He's not going to go to him. Takes a couple of bounces. The most popular Gippsland farmer goes inside. 50, beautiful kick, lace out. Reckon he might have pulled a free kick anyway. But Lockie McDonald's taken the mark. He's got one for the afternoon. This will be their first for the quarter, 9 minutes in. After putting a barrage on of 6 in the second quarter, they've been halted somewhat in this third quarter. We've seen earlier, this man is a beautiful kick of the footy for goal. So Lockie McDonald, kick from 45, in he comes. Sits it up. It's not going to make the distance and come across and spoil the party, the Magpies, and just the behind for the Blues. So they go on to 10-6. Still yet to kick a goal in this quarter. Oh, not a good kick again from Taylor. They're running away, though.
Oh.
So they'll get the free kick, and that's that man again, Stuckey. He's had a good couple of minutes. Someone's trying to steal a car. There's Collingwood supporters here today, obviously. Into the middle to Boyle. Liked his game. The Blues.
Bellsy, keep coming, Bells.
He's going to go back because they've just loaded back the Magpies. Had nowhere to go.
One player behind the ball.
Yeah. Yes. So Stuckey up towards the arc. Atley does well. Quick hands out over the top to Spears. He has pressure on him and really pressuring them well, the Magpies. High ball inside 50. Logan on the boundary.
Pretty poor there by Mitchell in the end. It was a one-on-one. He's got to crash the body at the very least.
Yeah, take body and ball.
Yeah.
Get it out over the line and restart it. So, Will Logan, he's got a couple in the first quarter. He likes that end of the ground. Take a great kick from there and be every chance to be the Traralgon Tyre service goal of the day if he gets it. I reckon that's snuck in.
Yep.
It has. We have a new leader. In fact, it's one in the first, one in the second.
Go forward.
I've got the wrong colour on my pen. That's why. He's got his third. He's got one in every quarter. There you go. That'll do. So they go on to 11-6, 72. It's a little bit of something. I don't know what that is.
R&B.
R&B. 11-6, 72. Rosedale, Glengarry, 7-1-43. 11 and a half minutes gone, third quarter. That's on your Martin Cameron, local member for Morwell Scoreboard.
So back to the middle, and this man's getting very busy in Strasbourg. Stuckey. Looking for Barnett. He's starting to work himself into the game nicely as well. Kicks inside forward 50. Looking for Logan. Just can't get to him. But it's still in a dangerous position as we have another boundary throw in.
Geez, that Collingwood supporters having trouble getting into that car. Hey?
Hopefully it's not one of the players.
What, trying to steal a car?
No, their car. Ball back into play. It's Paulie and Thomas. Thomas with the tap. Can they get the clearance? They can't. And they've turned the footy over in a dangerous position. Felsberg chips it over and hits the post. As we have a five-goal margin.
Which is basically that 15 minutes they put on in the second quarter, isn't it?
That's the difference. But they've got to get that out of their game. Not a great kick. They've looked for Rudd. Oh! Could have been holding the footy. Caleb Barnett gets the footy. Felsberg on that left foot. Looking for Declan Barnett. Gives the handball off to Boyle. Kicks inside forward 50. Fat side. It's a dangerous looking kick. Just couldn't hold on to it in the end.
Oh, well done.
Did well in the end. And Stucky's lurking around there for Rosedale. Does well. Superb pressure. Sastrom. Can he finish? Long. Not a great looking kick. Another behind. So it's 7-1-43 to 11-8-74. 13 and a half minutes gone on your Martin Cameron scoreboard.
37 points Gormandale over Sale City. 18 points Churchill over Hayfield. Tower 110 points over Yarram. And nearly 100 points, 93 points Woodside over TTU. Goes inside Felsberg, but he's turned it over. They're going to come back out quickly to Lee, like he's done
Yeah, been good.
to Glengarry. Oh, dangerous kick. Was good though, but he wasn't helped out from Wasolski. He should have swallowed that mark. Oh, he's paid in the back.
Dangerous tackle.
Dangerous tackle. We'll go to the Magpies. Half back against the Blues. In fact, it was against Heathcote. Oh, short kick. Another drop mark. This time by Sam Moon. Makes a fortune. Mitchell's there to mop up. Oh, geez, big kick. He's hit Diamond. He's hit him. He's let him know about it too.
Yeah.
Goes up towards the arc, but it's chopped off by Boyle. Long kick, bouncing ball. It's going to come back. Harris takes it, gives it off to his coach, Birmingham. Oh, straight into Safstrom. Oh, gee, they're mucking around with it, both sides. Ball trickles out over the boundary line with a boundary throw in between wing and half forward for Rosedale out of side.
Yes, a lot of mistakes from both sides the last sort of 30 to a minute. So we have another boundary throw in. Rudd for Rosedale, Birmingham for Glengarry. Been a good tussle so far. Sort of pushed out of it in the end was Birmingham, but no free kick. It's going to be a free kick to Rosedale. Fraser Hanley.
Who's mine? Bells.
Moves the ball quickly. Big pack of players. Thomas is there. Does well in the end. Could have been a free kick, and it is. He had front position. And the big fella's got a free kick. Don't know about his kicking skills. We'll soon find out. And that's an absolute wobbler of a kick. And it's turned it over. Rudd. McConnell back to Rudd. Can he finish off? Very nimble, the big fella. Left foot. Going across the face. Paulie nearly had it.
Sells a nice bit of candy, big Brody Rudd.
Doesn't he? For a big fella. And that's an absolute helicopter-looking kick.
Yes, I'm a little bit worried on a perfect day for a Gippy Shuttle mark of the day. You haven't seen
We haven't had many at all.
No. Geez, haven't seen a big mark yet. So, Rudd and Birmingham. Birmingham holds the front spot, keeps Rudd out. Connell. Another stoppage by Poynton. Come in and throw it up. Rudd, big leap from behind. He's going to pay in the back here
He's using the knee.
to Birmingham because Birmingham's holding that front spot to keep him out.
And he's getting frustrated.
Yeah. So kick turned over. Just about the Royal Exchange player of the day, I reckon, Rowan Diamond. Oh, what a beautiful kick to Spears at centre half forward. Short ball inside. Declan Barnett takes a mark, 30 out, more or less directly in front.
Going for his third.
He currently holds the leading contender for the Traralgon Tyre service goal of the day from the second quarter. Wind's springing up, as you can hear through the effects mic at the moment. So Declan Barnett to kick their 12th. And he's third. In he comes. It's held its line. It's got there. Let's let the boys know. Put me song on, boys. Oh, yes, I know that song.
Tell me.
The Jazz Boat. Rosedale, 12,880. Lee Glengarry, 7,143. 18 and a quarter gone. There's the mark. Good use of space. on there, Martin Cameron, local member for Morwell Scoreboard. Let's go down to Kyle Jenkins. Thanks to Traralgon Greyhounds.
Can't believe not made mention of this. Harper Fox making his debut in the waffle today. Former Rosedale boy lined up in the forward pocket against Swan Districts.
A forward pocket and he's 6'5". Pretty impressive. And that's why we don't have Spencer Fox playing today. He's flown over to Perth to watch his brother. So they've got a big in to come in next week, Rosedale as well. So we know what Spencer Fox can do. As Rosedale get the footy again through that man in diamond. Gives the ball across to Heathcote. It's a lovely looking kick. The Paulie to Felsberg. He's normally a lovely kick on that left foot. Just can't get the ball in the end. It was Rudd. And Mitchell runs it out of defence for Glengarry. Doesn't kick to anyone in particular, and this is their problem. They're probably lacking a centre-half forward. Truan would have been a good inclusion if he played today. Kick inside forward, 50. Caleb Barnett's there for Rosedale. Just Creoles. It does well, but this could be a ripping goal if he can get it around.
Cheatham. Oh, you just would have got the Traralgon Tyre service goal of the day. It's only their second blemish for the afternoon, Magpies. And you speak of Spencer Fox coming back into the side next week, and very opportune time because they play Woodside.
That'd be a great game.
He comes back, it'll be a ripper. It's at Rosedale. They bring the ball back into the play, the Blues, and find that very popular farmer, Luke Stuckey, still inside defensive 50. Short, still inside defensive 50 to Boyle. As Felsberg short, bounces two in, comes back.
Ooh.
Oh, the handball chopped off. They're in trouble here, Stuckey's wrapped up. Did he have prior? Umpire Poynton says no. And Regan McDonald lays the tackle. We'll get a restart. Still inside the defensive 50 for Rosedale. They mucked around with it a bit there, Matty.
They do, and that's probably the difference between them and the top tier of the other teams in the competition. Just lack that cleanliness a little bit.
So, restart again. McDonald comes over the top.
Oh!
Chopped off. Handball smothered of Styles. Wrapped up. High free kick, though, to Rowan Diamond. And there's 50 against Wasolski. He's had a bit of a lick, given umpire Poynton a bit of lip, Matty.
Umpire was taking none of that.
Oh, geez. He's
You can buy land off this bloke.
Oh, he's unbelievable. That's 65 metres. Rowan Diamond. He's going to go to the 50-yard, kick it
Oh,
inside.
downfield.
And now he's paid downfield, has he?
He's dumped him after the kick.
Wow, that was against Sam Moon. The coach Birmingham just having a word to him to settle down. Let it go. But go and have a rest because he's coming to the bench.
Yep.
So, is that Paulie again?
The big fella.
Going for it's Big Rudd.
Yep.
Rody Rudd. He hasn't kicked one today. And he still hasn't.
Still sure.
So, at the 37 points, Matty.
Just cruising, I think, Rosedale at the moment. That
Yeah.
feeling.
Birmingham.
Got a few gears left in them.
Hour and a half back. Oh, he's got himself in a little bit of a pickle. Sits it up. McDonald takes the mark, then quickly plays on. They're going to turn this over.
Oh.
And Fraser Handley's taken the mark. 30 out. Don't worry about the angle. There's not real any angle to worry about here. So, now he lines up for his first. In he comes. Oh, he set that a long way left. Just snuck that in for behind. 23 and a half gone. Again, Lee comes up, presents well. They've turned it over again, though, and it's the area they're turning it over in,
Dangerous
Matty.
spots.
Yeah.
Oh,
Barnett, he fumbles, gets quick hands out,
Petty.
running into the open goal. Hamish Petty, the young under 18, and they get to him. He's gone to his mates. So Rosedale, 13-10-88. Glengarry doubled their score now, Matty. 7-2-44, 24 gone. That's on your Martin Cameron, local member for Morwell Scoreboard. And we'll go down to Kai Jenkins, thanks to Traralgon Greyhounds.
Well, I think Glengarry have been really good today, but it shows just the star power that Rosedale had. That little burst at the end of the second quarter's really torn this game open, and it just leaves Glengarry chasing.
yeah, they've done it pretty comfortably in the end. Rosedale at the moment. Just feel like there's more in the Rosedale team when the whips are cracking. As they're trying to clear it again. Glengarry, and they do. Styles. He looks for Caleb Barnett. Been quiet today. Doesn't have a lot to kick to. So he's going to have to go down the line. Does well. It's going to be a free kick, and it's going to go to Glengarry. And it's Bond. Chip-looking kick, and just falls short. They're going to clean up through Boyle. Safstrom. Good mark. Heathcote. Been told to hurry up. So he's gone backwards to Caleb Barnett. Getting a couple of cheapy ones at the moment, Caleb. Been told to play on. Nearly got himself in trouble. Styles is there. Don't know what he was doing there, Brad, but if you got nothing, you go down the line. Get it out of defence.
Yeah, big believer in turn it over 50 metres down the road, Matty.
Yep. Get it out of defensive 50. As the ball's back into play. Rudd does get the front position in the end. Diamond. Stucky's there. A lot of players over this ball. And it's going to be a free kick, and it's going to go to Glengarry.
Tell you what, the Kangaroos have done well
And
again.
50.
Kangaroos have done well again today. Sydney have only just got over the Kangaroos by 8 points. They've really pushed some sides this year, North Melbourne.
Let's turn the table.
Yeah. Yeah. He, Alistair Clarkson's copped a lot of flack over the years.
Yep.
Let's go back to this game.
As Kogan
We get paid to call for. Not the AFL, Matty.
gets a first. And there's Diamond there that's not happy.
Which Diamond?
It is a Rowan.
Owen. Played golf with him one day.
Did you?
He was in the rough all day. He was a diamond in the rough.
Nice gag.
Wasn't really, was it? It was pretty ordinary. Oh, yes. That's what I like there.
As Diamond's coming off now for a spell. As the coach for Rosedale, Driscoll's just telling him to calm down a little bit. Don't want to get too carried away. As we're back in the middle.
Yeah, especially when you're that far.
Yeah, no need.
38 points. I'm packing up, Matty. Going home.
Yep. As Rudd gets the tap.
Blue
Barnett
stop.
with the punch.
Nice Milo or Bonox.
Oh, what?
Bonox. Put me slippers on, dressing gown, go to bed.
Showing your age.
Spears.
And he has a very, very good game, Lockie Spears. He kicks his first for the afternoon. They're just cruising, Rosedale.
What's that one? Is that a Hawthorn theme song then?
It sounded like a theme song.
Kind.
Yeah.
Was that the Hawthorn theme song?
No, it was the Collingwood theme song.
Oh, turn that off right now.
Know what Brad's like with Collingwood?
Yeah, I told you they were here stealing cars. Tell you what, I'll get beat by Geelong tonight. I'll get pumped.
Says the Carlton supporter.
Hey, don't worry about us. We scared the life out of everyone last night, including me.
There's going to be a free kick, and it's going to go to the Magpies, and there's not a lot in that. But they've kicked very, very straight today, Glengarry. They've kicked 8 goals too. They're 44 points down. As he comes in. Bit of a helicopter-looking kick.
Did it get there, Wasolski's? It did?
Yep. Not a great-looking kick, but it's gone through the big sticks.
It won't go away. Similar to what you usually do after egg sandwich. They don't go away. Just that one before half time that wasn't real good. I thought you might have left the van.
Yeah.
Don't forget, Terry Opner's listening to this and watching this. He's a league best and fairest, Glengarry. Played at Cowar too. He's an old timer. I don't know if he'll be too happy about some of the goings on here today. But the boys in Darwin will be, don't worry. They're loving up in Darwin. Paddy Whitty and Kev Roberts. All afternoon they've been on the ink. Paddy, having a sip watching this. Sending through messages.
Just enjoying themselves.
Yes. Oh, good fishing up there if you're a fisherman.
Never been up to Darwin.
Haven't you?
Never.
Very,
Part of the world I haven't been to.
very good spot.
I've heard good things about Darwin, though. Lovely spot.
I'm not a drinker, but geez, you got if you don't drink up there, you don't fit in. So they love a drink. Thomas on the left foot goes up towards half forward, bouncing ball. Oh, geez, Jay Diamond was pushed underneath it. Still out. The Magpies to send the ball forward.
Good mark.
And Hale's taken the mark. I've liked the looks of him today. He was limping off earlier. And I reckon you might be right. You called cramp.
Yeah.
And I reckon it was.
And I don't reckon he'll have the distance in him.
Because of the cramp.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a hard thing to do when you got cramp in it.
Especially if it's your kicking leg.
Yeah.
Gives off the handball, and that's why. Oh!
To Cheatham. So, 3/4 time here at Glengarry. And they are 9-2-56, the Magpies, and they trail Rosedale, but they won't go away. Rosedale 13-10-88. So, whilst it looked like it might have blown right out there for a time, they've got it back. I know it's still 32 points.
It's that 10 minutes before half time.
But it's not too bad. And the Blues, though, you'd be happy where you are right now. They're led by 10, so they've improved the lead each break.
Yep.
They were 10 up at quarter time, 28 up at half time. They now lead by 32 points, but it could have been a lot worse. We might take a quick break out here. We'll have a look at all the around the ground scores. We'll go through some goal kickers, better players, and so forth. And we'll be back here at Glengarry after this short message. It's the Blues, the visiting team, by 32 points. Chris Humphrey Office National is proud to stand behind local business and the North Gippsland Football Netball League, helping keep clubs, offices and organisations running smoothly on and off the field. From managed IT and phone systems to Canon photocopiers and complete office fit-outs, we help Gippsland organisations work smarter and run better. Local people, local knowledge, local support. Chris Humphrey Office National, supporting Gippsland, from the office to the Oval. Gippy Shuttle is your reliable airport transfer service. We provide airport transfers from a wide range of locations across Gippsland. Upfront pricing, no hidden fees, easy secure online booking, available 24/7, late model, comfortable and well-maintained vehicles. gippyshuttle.net.au. Looking for somewhere to host your next function? Well, the Traralgon Greyhound Racing Club is the perfect venue. A modern function room which is spacious, private and offers stunning views over the track and surrounds. It's the ideal setting to celebrate with friends, family or colleagues. The Traralgon Greyhound Racing Club, 44 to 66 McNairn Road, Traralgon. Wilson Transport has assisted companies both locally and all over Australia by providing freight and storage services for over 50 years. With our head office located in Gippsland, Victoria, Wilson Transport is proud to engage with local people and local businesses wherever possible. Family owned and operated. Wilson Transport, 5133 9000. Traralgon Tyre Service is a market leader in the supply, fitting and servicing of passenger, commercial and industrial tyres in the Gippsland region of Victoria. If you're in need of a tyre replacement, adjustment or any other tyre related service, please look no further. Our team of professionals at Traralgon Tyre Service are here for you. Traralgon Tyre Service, 48 Standing Drive, Traralgon, or give them a call, 5174 9344. Welcome back to Glengarry. 3/4 time. Rosedale 13:10:88 and Glengarry 9:2:56. Let's cross down to Kane Jenkins. Thanks to Traralgon Greyhounds.
Well, a lot of that Rosedale huddle was just trying to figure out how exactly they're going to break this Ross Lyon-esque low block that Glengarry are playing. Because I think Rosedale know percentage is going to take a big part in the top four, because the top four sides are so closely matched. Maybe Cow are a length ahead. So they need to put some more points on the board. It's just how exactly they're going to do it. Save some energy in the legs. But for Glengarry, they've just got to keep pushing, start using the middle and try and isolate one-on-one matchups and back their team in.
Ross Lyon-esque. He's just thrown a St Kilda little thing in there. Matty, Saints look good at the moment. I reckon they're a bit of a smoky for mine. I reckon they might play finals this year. Goal kickers for Rosedale. They've got a few multiples. Jake Pauly has 4. Will Logan has 3. Declan Barnett has 3. So they've got 10 goals out of their forwards, Matty, which is always a good thing when you can get 10 goals out of your 3 forwards. And singles to Riley Atley, Lachlan Spears and Hamish Petty. For the Magpies, Sid Cogan has 2, and then it's all singles and a lot of them. Cheatham, Mitchell, Wasolski, Waitley, Baston, Stimson and Regan McDonald. A lot of goal kickers there, Matty.
Well, it's been a while, I reckon, since Glengarry scored a high score against a quality side. So if they can kick, 12 to 13 goals, knowing where they're at, I think it's a success.
Yes, I'm with you. I don't know. I was just going to... Yes, just bear with me. Talk amongst yourselves for a minute.
Don't know. This is like the moment we had last year when Brad took off at Sale City. We hope it's not happening again. But we're just about to start the 4th quarter. And it's Rosedale just cruising at the moment. Glengarry gave him a 15-minute lapse. And they banged on 5 or 6 goals, and that's basically the score margin now. So we're just about to hit the last quarter. Birmingham up against Rudd. Gets the tap. Sastrin back to the ruckman in Rudd. Kicks inside forward 50. Thomas is there. Can't get the footy out. Going to have a ball up here.
Oh, it's just out getting some product for us, Matty. We've got some
product.
well, some Jenkins Home Hardware Trafalgar hats to wear in the post game. And
Are we wearing them too?
yes, we'll wear them. And I just thought young Kynes had the sun in his eyes all day, and he's brought 50 of those hats with him.
And he hasn't even got it on.
Hasn't got it on. We're having a lot of internet troubles here today. Just letting everyone out there watching that we've dropped in and out a fair bit today because we've had internet problems. So we are very apologetic for that.
As Thomas gets the tap. Mazzaro taps it over. So we've gone just over a minute here in the last quarter. Thomas is going to go up in the ruck again against Paulie. Paulie had a sensational first quarter, really put the game on its head early. Here he is again. Paulie gives the handball across and they turn it all over. Thomas. Superb tackle there by McConnell. We have another ball up. Sting's definitely dropped off. It's going to be a free kick. It's going to go to the Magpies.
Yeah.
Damaging looking kick, but well read there by North. Just read it better. Kicks inside. To Sastron. Can he get onto that left side? He can't. Mazzaro's lurking around there for Glengarry. Gives off the handball. Spears is also there for Rosedale. Can he steal it? He can't. They look for the ruckman in Birmingham, but they've turned the ball over to the other ruckman in Rudd. Just worked himself into the game nicely today, the big fella. We're going to get an opportunity inside 50. Sastrom's there and so is Barnett. Take your pick, which one you like. Both beautiful looking kicks. But Sastrom going for goal, looking for his first one for the afternoon. Definitely within range. I'd almost prefer him more on a run than a set shot, personally.
Absolutely.
But in he comes. Sastron, kick from about 45. Distance is not a worry, but it's a behind.
There's a lot happening out there, Matty, I can tell you.
You've been doing a bit of running around.
Ah, yes. Someone said there was one pasty left. So I've gone and dropped it. In they come. Thomas takes the mark. He's been good, the big fella.
Yep. Been thrown around too.
Tell you where he's very good at the Latrobe's biggest ever Blokes barbecue.
Loves an apron.
Woo! Wasolski onto the right foot. It's a one-on-one. Out they come. Gets through the hands of Hale. Oh, it does really well, does the young fella in Styles. Barnett, nice little tap onto the outside. Does it find North? It doesn't. Sastrom's there to mop up. Feeds it back. Barnett gets it in the end. Goes into the middle. Beautiful pass to Jay Diamond. Right in the middle of the ground. Backs back and then handballs to Barnett who follows up. Goes in.
Oh.
50. Play of the day.
Good footy.
Absolutely good footy. Will Logan's going to shoot for his fourth from 50. Really good football by the Blues. So they lead by 33. This will take it out to 39, the biggest lead of the day. Oh, it's going to fade left. Look good off the boot. But I've got to say, I've liked the way they've gone about it, the Magpies today. They've been good.
They did it last year too.
Yeah. That kick wasn't great to Mitchell and enabled McDonald to come in, but the handball wasn't great. Massaro's blind turned nothing and turned straight into his opponent. Sastrom, Barnett.
Oh.
Atley goes for goal. It's not going to get there. Comes off the front of the two boys here. Spears. He's tackled without it. Handball over the top. Umpires pulled a free kick. I don't know what that was for in the end, and someone in the crowd asked the question what for.
Oh,
and 50.
Here we go.
Wow. I don't know what it was for. I know what the 50 would have been for, complaining about the free kick that he didn't know it was there for. That's not even 50. He's given him 30. What the heck is going on here?
One umpire gives 60, the other one's 30.
He's probably catching up. Cheatham. Oh, he's turned it straight over. I'll just mop up. Geez, Barnett's been good after half time.
Yep, very good.
He's definitely playing on one leg. So Declan Barnett, defensive 50. Has no one really to go to. Then he has some movement from Boyle. Sits it to him. Hits the tackle. Geez, he was held long in the tackle. It's a tackle from Giles. Rudd. Back to Boyle. He's going to go backwards. Diamond. Into the middle. Oh, beautiful
Nice.
kick at the end, wasn't it? Finds Murray. Young boy from the 18s. So they're on the outer side. They've worked it and worked it and worked it. Now they go in. Oh, he's definitely 2 hands in the back, not picked up. Barnett says, don't worry about it, boys. I'll kick a point.
Definite push.
Absolutely. So, in they come again. So they've done that on 13 occasions today. Saro goes back. Oh, straight up the middle. Lee's at the back, but it's not going to get to him. Spears chops it off, then fumbles. Oh, he fumbles again. He's wrapped up. That's got to be ball. It is. Now they're away quickly, the Magpies. Into the middle. Cheatham. Loved his game. It's not Cheatham. It's Moon. Onto the left foot. Up towards centre half forward. North. Backs back. Not paid. Caleb Barnett's all wrapped up. We'll have a bounce down inside 50. Was that a mark, Matthew?
It was. I'll go with a mark. But they've moved it up nicely into their forward 50 now, Glengarry. Rudd with a big tap. They're going to get the clearance. Diamond. To North. Boyle. Going to have a bit of a trot. That was Felsberg. Thomas has done really well there with Paulie. Created a good contest, so he didn't mark it cleanly. He's done well. Again, Thomas. Atley gets onto that left foot. Birmingham, last line of defence. Not a great looking hand pass. But they've got it out just, but it's going to come straight back in. Spears. And it's hit the post. It was a Rowan Diamond. Yeah, Rowan Diamond.
I can tell you that Woodside are 180, TTU 19. Cowar 162, Yarram 30. Churchill 74, Hayfield 64.
Good game, that one.
10-point game in a ripper. And 63-point leaders at Gormandale over Sale City.
How many do you reckon Cannon Hughes has today?
I'll find out for you. I'll get back to you.
Richard.
Don't eat me scone. I could see you looking at it.
As the Magpies try to clean up again. Through Mazzaro. To the ruckman in Rudd. Can sell a bit of candy, the big fella. But true style, he kicked it like a ruckman. As Mitchell for Glengarry is about to bring the ball back into play.
8, Keenan Hughes.
8.
8. Caleb Mickey, whatever you want to call him.
Yep.
5.
Good return for him.
Yes.
He's been good this year
Absolutely.
after that horrific leg injury last year. And that's probably your mark of the day, Brad.
There we got one.
I reckon that's the we haven't had many, but that'd be the best one of the
That
day.
is the Gippy Shuttle mark of the day to the big ruckman, the new player, Brodie Rudd. In the last quarter it took.
Great contested mark it was. Boyle.
He's going to win that easy because no one's taking anything.
As Declan Barnett kicks inside forward 50.
Tell you what, Declan Barnett comes into the conversation now for the Royal Exchange Hotel Player of the Day.
He does.
Even though he was quiet in the first half, he's been brilliant.
His second half's been brilliant.
So is this boy all day.
McConnell.
Yep. Their midfield's been very strong.
Yeah, they've got a good midfield here, Rosedale.
Get your votes together, you two. The Royal Exchange Hotel might drop in there on the way home. Player of the day, get on the way home. Is that to the left? Yes, they do look very good. I told you about the naked Palmer.
How could I forget?
How could you forget? Tell you what, don't worry about that. But you know what I feel like tonight?
A satay.
I'm going to go the bolognese Palmer.
Oh.
Just a bit of bolognese sauce and cheese. I can't say the satay. I got told off last week because they called me something because I put on an accent. What's happening in this world? I know that Kai and Jenkins loves the barbecue sauce, ham, bacon, salami one.
All the meat.
Meat lovers.
Loves the sausage.
He loves the sausage. Down to the Traralgon Greyhounds, Kai and Jenkins on the boundary.
Well, I was just having a look at that Cowar score, and I think Caleb Mickey's got to be put in some discussions for the best pickup of the season. 15 goals from a forward in 5 games is incredible numbers.
Yeah, it's been a very, very solid return for Caleb Mickey.
As we stop giggling, like 4-year-old boys. North takes the mark, defensive 50 for the Blues. Yes, don't forget the Jenkins Home Hardware Trafalgar post-game show. We'll have all the gear on. We'll be talking to the winning coach, hopefully, and a player maybe, as Styles takes the mark. I thought that was going out of bounds on the full. It's ended up coming back in and finding Logan. Nice kick.
Let him go.
He's trying to milk 50. He's trying to milk 50. There's no doubt about that. McConnell gives it to Spears. Comes back to Boyle.
Oh, he's got that.
Oh! And Boyle puts it straight through the middle for a contender of the Traralgon Tyre service goal of the day. And they go into 14-14-98. The Blues, Glengarry 9-2-56. 12 and a quarter gone. Have a look at this on screen, Matty. Just running past the big backman. And
Been
kicks
good.
the goal. And he's playing it like his coach, Driscoll. He floats up forward.
Yep.
He intercept marks up back. Yeah, they got him play. He's got a coach that plays the position beautifully. That score was
Could
thanks
you
to
imagine
Mark
having
Cameron.
Spencer Fox and Driscoll back into this side?
Well, playing Woodside. Yeah, well, we won't see Driscoll this year. We'll see Spencer Fox next week.
Yep.
So I just seen Driscoll, the coach, practicing his left-hand golf swing on the bench.
Oh, he's playing the
So,
golf.
I think he thinks he's got this one, and he might have too. They're 42 points up. Goes up towards half forward. Diamond taps it back to Paulie. Comes back onto the right foot. Finds Felsberg. Loved his game. He's in me votes for the Royal Exchange Hotel Player of the Day. Onto that left foot. Oh, juggle it. Raffle it. McDonald Diamond. That's Rowan. Rowan wins it. Just through superiority, longevity at the club. Goes inside 50.
It's a free kick.
Pull the free kick. It's going to go to Rosedale. Or it's a wrong arm signal. If it's not, no, it's going to Rosedale. It's going to go to Logan.
Yep. Logan will be going for his 4th. Should be one for every quarter for Logan.
Yes, very good call, Matthew. He's got one in every quarter. And I must say, I buggered up my coloured pens in the third quarter. I normally mark them with green. I marked it with black. It threw me out. I had to liquid paper everything out.
Yep, as we can see, Declan Barnett coming off now. I reckon he's had enough. He's going to call it a day as Logan comes in. Kicks truly. Oh, he's hit the post. It was a good-looking kick.
Nearly knocked the post over.
Yeah,
I reckon he tried to kick it too
too hard. He definitely kicked through it, that's for sure. As Glengarry bringing the ball back into play, and it's going to be Maloney. Coming broadcast side. Spilled in there by Diamond. McConnell kicks inside into the danger spot. All over him. And it should have been a free kick to Diamond. But it's Atley. He's going to get onto that left foot. Just thought through it perfectly. Check side. Behind. Did everything right but finish off. As this time we're going to have Declan Mazzaro to bring the ball back into play. Probably being Glengarry's best player today.
Yeah, I'd go along with that. Cheatham I've liked as well.
Yep.
Like Thomas Harris.
Yep.
I like the coach. Wasolski.
He competes the coach.
Yep. Waitley. That's some good players. But Regan McDonald's been good too. And Xavier Taylor and Jess Lee. Gee, they're
Yeah.
some good players
Yep.
today.
They are a young side, too.
Yeah. Yep.
So the future is bright for Glengarry if they can hold all these young players. As Birmingham gets the punch forward. Getting a little kick was Felsberg. Mazzaro gives off the handball. Oh, terrible looking kick, but it might work for them. Little tap across. Paulie grabs the footy. Will give the handball across to Styles. No, sorry, Petty. We have another boundary throw in. Know much about Petty?
No, the missus can be very petty.
Not that Petty. We talk about the under 18.
No, I don't, but I've liked his game.
Yeah.
Kicked a nice goal in the right end, right
Yeah.
in front of his mates.
Let him know about it.
Back of the Utes. And as Birmingham wins its tap. Up towards the wing. Caleb Barnett's all wrapped up. Bounced out. Centre wing position, outer side of the ground. 45-point lead to the Blues. Declan Barnett's going to come back on. You can tell he's played in Darwin. He's got the two jumpers on.
Yeah, it's cold.
He's feeling it cold. We are in polos.
Yeah.
You're in shorts.
Yep.
He's got the two jumpers on. Wow-wee. Out the back, Safstrom. Onto the left foot. Loved his game. To Spears. Loved his game. Going to come back. Now to Felsberg, who feeds it backwards to go forwards. Goes inside 50. Magpies do well. Birmingham.
Oh.
Kick out towards Moon. Centre wing position. Broadcast side of the ground. Handball over the top. He's gone back.
Yeah.
Didn't even look forward. That was Blackford. Gets it back. It's right in front of the Sports Stream Live commentary box. Or did that go 15? Umpire Pete Perilli says yes. Ben Cheatham takes the mark. Got some pace as Cheatham. Oh, the kick's not great, but they buggered that up. Did Heathcote and Boyle. Great tackle from the... I'll tell you what, Jake Giles, if we had an award, let's get a sponsor for the best tackle of the day. This kid's laid about 5 really good tackles. Then he lowers his eyes and hits up another young fella, Sid Cogan, who's got 2 today with beautiful kick inside 50. Just got out over the head of Hull. Trickles out over into the left forward boundary line. We'll get a throw in.
Gosh, they lack a big forward, Glengarry. Just someone to kick to. If you don't know where to go, you can make that contest. When you got a big forward, something can be created. They're in the Glengarry 50. Can something happen? It's gone out of bounds. We're going to have a boundary throw in.
Don't forget the Jenkins Home Hardware Trafalgar post-game show. Contingent Street in Trafalgar. Get in and buy yourself a hammer.
Diamond to diamond. Cut across the Sastrom.
Big sale on timber down there too. Mate.
Is there? Know any prices?
Don't be silly.
Boyle. He told to hurry up and he just bombs it down the line. Oh, does well in the end was Declan Barnett. Superb mark. Kicks inside forward 50. Normally a lovely looking kick. Looks for the big ruckman in Rudd. Can't get there. Paulie's there. He's chips it over. He's looking for Rudd. Just can't hold it, but he's got plenty of time. And he's kicked his first for the afternoon. And he can be a weapon as the season progresses, that's for sure, in Brodie Rudd. And it's Glengarry 9-2-56 to Rosedale 14-17, 107 on your Martin Cameron scoreboard.
Oh, I don't know about that song. I would have played, when he kicks the goal, I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere.
So was it 5 clubs in 4 years?
Something like that.
Yep.
5. But that counts Darwin as well.
All over Australia too.
Yeah.
Cairns, Darwin, Victoria,
Yep.
up in the Murray.
I do know the phone number of Jenkins Home Hardware Trafalgar, 56331444. That's an easy one to remember. Go and buy a hammer, get some nails, bit of pine, maybe a bit of glue. Just my whole weekend's just sorted. Get me out in the backyard and away from hers indoors for a couple of hours, Matty.
Keep you busy.
Keep me busy.
Get you off the couch.
Off the couch. No, that's my favourite spot, the couch. Oh, Birmingham. Taken high with Safstrom by Cheatham, not paid. What's your favourite tool, Kyan?
You.
Good one.
Oh, that's very nice. Have you got your hat on down there, Kyan Jenkins?
Not yet. The sun's actually gone down the moment you put the hat. You gave me the hat.
Say something to that, but I won't. Goes inside 50. Boyle takes the mark. Defensive for the Blues. Geez, yes, North. He had him for a week. Decided to go out the other side now. Gets out over the top and falling backwards is that young boy, Hamish Petty. Geez, the boys go wild when he gets the ball. Kicked that goal in the third quarter that set him alight. Oh, sell some candy to Moon. Plays on. Long right foot up towards Felsberg. Quick hands
Spears.
off. They're away through Spears. Onto the right foot. Again, big run. Does his own roving. He's going to get a free kick, no, holding the ball. Oh, gee, that not a great kick by Bond. Bucks a fortune. Just bounces into the hands of Blackford. Gets it out over the top. You won't catch this fella. He's so quick, Cheatham. Dances back, dances forward. Oh, not on the full. Massaro takes the mark. Oh, he's got 50. He didn't move. And he's looking absolutely dumbfounded, Spears, and rightly so. His feet were planted. He did not move.
And that wasn't a back chat. Nothing.
No.
It was because of he
Yes.
thought Spears moved.
Massaro straight to centre half forward. While Old B, he most certainly did not move because I was looking at him and he did not move. So, Sid Cogan has an opportunity for his third. There's a lot to like about some of these kids, Matty.
Yeah.
A lot of these kids.
Once
And-
their bodies mature a little bit more.
Yeah. And Birmingham's doing the right thing. Some would liken it to what Woodside done many years ago, is hang tough with the kids. And Cogan gets his third. And then recruits some senior players around him, Matty.
We're talking sort of like your Ryan Foates when he was a younger fella. They all
Cam White Oak.
Yep, they all had the potential when they were younger. They stuck fat and they brought in some experience.
Around him. And Cam White Oak was a skinny kid.
King.
Yes. And they've got a lot about it, I reckon, what Glengarry's doing. 10-2-62, the Magpies. Rosedale, 15-17, 107, 23 gone. Last quarter, that's on your Martin Cameron, local member for Morwell Scoreboard. Thanks to Traralgon Greyhounds, Kyan Jenkins.
Well, I've got a full-time resulting from the Woodside Rep Reserve. It's TTU 5-1-31, Woodside 36-21, 237.
Wow. That's the biggest score in the 2 years we've covered this.
237, that the biggest?
Oh, I think it is by a bit.
Yep. So we can't get it cleared here. That was through Murray. Just can't get it out.
Sure, Kyan Jenkins will let us know, but he'll look into that. I reckon that's the biggest score. They've won by 206 points, Matty.
Yeah, it's a big one. There's Diamond. Kicks inside forward 50. Did well in the end, Paul. He just couldn't get the footy. McConnell.
There's a long drive home, but that's a long drive home.
Yeah, imagine Jack Brown today driving back over the hill. He'll be, know how much he loves his footy. He'll be going through it all the way back home.
Yeah.
How things change so quickly. We're going to have a boundary throw in here. 24 and a half minutes gone.
Churchill by 15 points. That game's still playing.
I reckon the Cougars are going to get that one.
Is that the tip of the year? By Churchill over Hayfield?
Um,
Oh, come on.
No,
That's got to be out of what our tips this year. That's got to be the tip of the year.
Nah.
Oh, come on. Sportsbet, give me 8-1.
They come in, strolls in, and he's kicked another one, Will Logan.
Brings him in contention, Matty. Talking
Yeah.
about Royal Exchange Player of the Day. He's
It's the award you want.
It is because of the Palmers. And
Yep.
drop in on the way home with me. I'm dropping in there.
Are you?
Yeah.
Naked Palmer?
16, 17, 113, the Blues. 10-2, 62, Glengarry. 25 gone last quarter. Martin Cameron, local member for Morwell Scoreboard. Kyle Jenkins, thanks to our great friends at Traralgon Greyhounds.
Well, I've just done a little bit of quick research. It's not the largest score in recent years. Last year, Yallourn North
Against Gormandale?
against Gormy,
Yep.
40-15, 255 to 3-2-20.
Wow. Whew. All right. That's the largest winning margin from a team that's played in 4 grand finals in a row. Losing. When has a team that's played 4 grand finals in a row lost a game by 200 plus points? That's what I want you to look into. Australia-wide. Talk to you next week. Kyan. That's unbelievable, isn't it?
Yeah, they've fallen away. Not just a little bit, but so much.
Thomas blocks out Rudd. He's still able to get his hand to it. Spears been very good today for the Blues. Feeds out to the outside, but chopped off by the Magpies. Now a dive across that. Ooh, is
He's
he
gonna
going
get-
to
Ooh.
Short to Kariwana. The late in, not 15. Quickly handballs it back. Ends up in the hands of Diamond. Feeds it to Safstrom. Just about the player of the day, thanks to Royal Exchange Hotel, I reckon. Blake Safstrom out to Paulie. Gets back around onto the left foot. McDonald,
Oh, he's
handball
got another
on the top. Logan says, no way he's got player of the day. It's mine. Kicks 5. Blues fly out to 17-17, 119. Glengarry 10-2, 62. Nearly 27 minutes gone last quarter. That's on your Martin Cameron scoreboard. Local member from all. Don't forget to vote. And Kai Jenkins, thanks to Traralgon Greyhounds. Have you got your vote sorted yet?
No comment, boys.
Oh, he's not very political.
Don't want to get a fine, young Kyan.
Yes.
So we're back in the middle.
That rhymes.
27 minutes gone in the last quarter. It's all fizzled out here at Glengarry. Rosedale have come here to do what they've had to do. And it's Rudd who's just done the ruck work and done the roving and hit the target beautifully to McConnell. And that's a luxury to have, I tell you what.
Brody Rudd's he's in the conversation, isn't he, for the Royal Exchange Hotel player of the day too? He's kicked a couple. No, he's kicked
He's
one.
kicked one.
He's had a lot of ball.
His groundwork's superb.
Yeah.
As McConnell comes in.
Close to
Just
that.
hasn't made the distance. Tired legs. But Paulie and Logan competed with each other. They wanted another goal. It's Glengarry. Playing it out of defence.
His Lockie Bond gives the opposition a look at it, doesn't he?
Yeah. Gives him a chance. 50-50.
Oh, geez, yeah.
Here he is again in Rudd.
Again.
That's a lovely looking kick to Paulie. Just going to go over his head.
Just looking at the big fella in Brody Rudd, he looks sore. They've got Woodside next week.
He's got a big challenge.
28-minute mark. Would you get him off now?
Absolutely. He's up against Ryan Fote next week.
Jeez,
And
big job.
body types are very, very different.
He's limped around a lot today.
Yep.
He doesn't look comfortable.
That'd be a great matchup to see.
Yeah.
How that works. As Barnett gets on that check side, does it come around? No, it doesn't. It's out of bounds on the full. And that man just cruises around all day too, Declan Barnett. Just cruises around.
Yeah. John Greyhound's zone. Kane Jenkins, what's the favourite, seriously, favourite tool from Jenkins Home Hardware Trafalgar? I'm not at the place, so you can't choose me. What's your favourite tool?
Would you say a measuring tape's usually the tool? It's quite versatile.
What do you measure with it? What? The big pine or?
Well, considering we're building a house at the minute, probably the timber for the house, so we can give to people how much plumbing you need, sort of, it's everything. It's quite a variety used tool.
They tell me the slab's down, the new house.
There's a frame up as well.
Oh. As Spears kicks inside forward 50, looking for Logan. Logan sort of just trips over his own feet, holds his balance well, but they've kicked it out of bounds on the full. Very tired, legs here for the Glengarry side.
Lucas Greenhill needs a shower. He's tired.
He's had enough as Diamond kicks inside forward 50, and that's an absolute helicopter-looking kick. He was looking for Declan Barnett, but he does get the tackle in the end. Safstrom with the steal.
Oh, he's Going to get me votes.
He's a very, very good
I
footballer.
thought he was a very, very handsome man. He's going to get my votes, I think. Yeah, it's got to be close.
He's got to lose the hair though.
Well, he has lost it.
He's got to let it. He's got to let it go.
Let it go.
Just accept it.
Let it go. 10-2, 62, Glengarry. Rosedale 18-17, 125. 30 and a half minutes gone last quarter. That is on your Martin Cameron, local member for Morwell Scoreboard. Staying on the Jenkins Home Hardware Trafalgar. What's your favourite trade that comes into the hardware, Kane Jenkins?
That's a good question. Probably the builders, because they probably buy a lot more stock.
So you're all about the money. What about you? Eh? You're all about the ching ching, the till click over.
That's the way of the world.
Hey, you're
Good
right
call.
there. You're very right there. Back in the middle. Rudd. Kicked off the ground by Ryan. Handball out over the top, looking for him again. There he is again, Sastrom. Handball over the top. Diamond lowers eyes, goes inside 50. He's going to get mopped up here. Well, he doesn't know where to go on that occasion. There's Blackford. And there's a siren. She's all over here at Glengarry. 10-2 in very good kicking for the Magpies, I've got to say, in the end. 62. Rosedale 18-17, 125. By no means the biggest margin of the day, that's for sure. And they've run out 63-point winners in the end. The Blues, after leading by 10 points at quarter time, 28 points at halftime, 32 points at three-quarter time. The floodgates opened in the last. They kicked 5-7. Luckily, they kicked inaccurate for the Magpies. They just kicked the one straight in the last quarter. They've run out 63-point winners here at Glengarry. What we might do is take a quick break. When we come back from the break, it's time for the Jenkins Home Hardware Trafalgar post-match show. And this is a Chris Humphrey Office National Match of the Round in the AGL Loyang North Gippsland Football Netball League. It was the Blues by 63 points. Chris Humphrey Office National is proud to stand behind local business and the North Gippsland Football Netball League, helping keep clubs, offices and organisations running smoothly on and off the field. From managed IT and phone systems to Canon photocopiers and complete office fit-outs, we help Gippsland organisations work smarter and run better. Local people, local knowledge, local support. Chris Humphrey Office National, supporting Gippsland, from the office to the Oval. Gippy Shuttle is your reliable airport transfer service. We provide airport transfers from a wide range of locations across Gippsland. Upfront pricing, no hidden fees, easy secure online booking, available 24/7, late model, comfortable and well-maintained vehicles. gippyshuttle.net.au. Looking for somewhere to host your next function? Well, the Traralgon Greyhound Racing Club is the perfect venue. A modern function room which is spacious, private and offers stunning views over the track and surrounds. It's the ideal setting to celebrate with friends, family or colleagues. The Traralgon Greyhound Racing Club, 44 to 66 McNairn Road, Traralgon. Wilson Transport has assisted companies both locally and all over Australia by providing freight and storage services for over 50 years. With our head office located in Gippsland, Victoria, Wilson Transport is proud to engage with local people and local businesses wherever possible. Family owned and operated. Wilson Transport, 5133 9000. Traralgon Tyre Service is a market leader in the supply, fitting and servicing of passenger, commercial and industrial tyres in the Gippsland region of Victoria. If you're in need of a tyre replacement, adjustment or any other tyre related service, please look no further. Our team of professionals at Traralgon Tyre Service are here for you. Traralgon Tyre Service, 48 Standing Drive, Traralgon, or give them a call, 5174 9344. Welcome back to Glengarry for the Jenkins Home Hardware Trafalgar post-game show where the Blues, I had one goal, I missed a goal. Rosedale 19-17, 131 to Glengarry 10-2, 62. So they've run out 69-point winners in the end. And Matty Mosley, it didn't seem like a 69-point game to me.
No, at times the game really opened up just before half time when they banged on 5 goals within about 5 or 6 minutes. But apart from that, Glengarry competed pretty well.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think they did. I thought particularly that first half. I mean, half time they're only 28 points down. So and they were really in it. And when I say at half time they were 28 points down, it was 15 minutes of that second quarter where they just went bang, 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 bang. Kicked 6 straight in that second quarter, Rosedale, and they kicked 3 straight, Glengarry. But they come out and got the first in the third quarter, Glengarry, and I thought, oh, here we go. And still they're only 32 points down. So they're only beaten by 4 points in the third quarter, but the last quarter. It's hard to, the way they rotated Rosedale, they were going to be fresher later.
We knew that from the start.
And they were going to struggle. The Magpies, there's no doubt about that. So it's the Jenkins Home Hardware Trafalgar post-game show. Matty Mosley, give us your 3, 2, 1.
3 went to Lake Safstrom, 2 to Roe Diamond, and I gave 1 to Lockie Spears.
Okay, we're pretty close. Yes, you're right. I didn't give Spears a vote, which is wrong. I went Sastrom 3, Logan 2 for his 5-goal game, and Rowan Diamond 1.
Very similar.
Yeah, I just didn't have Spears and could have quite easily had Spears in the 3 spot.
He played a great game.
He was
He
brilliant.
had a good game.
Goal kickers. Logan got 5, Paulie 4 for the winners, and 3 to Declan Barnett. And then it was all singles to the Blues. It was Safstrom, Atley, Rudd, Spears, Boyle, Petty, and Lockie McDonald. And for Glengarry, it was a 3 to Sid Cogan in a very good game, the young fella. And then it was all singles. 1 to Cheatham, Callum Mitchell, Wasolski, Waitley, Baston, Stimson, and Regan McDonald in the end. So there you go, kickers, you better play. So our Royal Exchange Hotel Player of the Day went to the main man in the end, Blake Safstrom, and I can see that we've got our big fella coming over in Mickey Driscoll. Walks over, and he's got the captain with him as well, which is really good. And as I say, 69-point winners in the end were the Blues. And it was a very good game in the end. And I'm glad that we're able to talk to Mickey Driscoll as well, because there's a question about a certain player, and him being the coach, will be able to answer that question very well for us. There's no doubt about that. So first of all, it's a very warm welcome and congratulations, Mickey Driscoll.
Yeah, thanks, mate. It's good to see young side coming through, and first 4 games, 3 wins on the board. Can't be prouder. So they're doing well.
And some really good efforts when you go back through your games like I did last night. It's don't have to be Roberts and Chris to know that Cowan looks like the side, but gee, you really pushed them last week, which is really makes the competition stand up. That apart from today, I know we've got to talk about today, but that's a good win, a good game last week with players out.
Yeah, no, with players out and some key players out as well.
Yeah.
I think we've still got better footy than what we played against them as well. I think we got far better footy than what we played today. Today was a bit disappointing. Not trying to be too pessimistic about the whole thing, but that's probably the most disappointing, effort we've put forward this year. And, we're going to go and reflect back before we take on Woodside next week. But, yeah, I still think we've got better footy to play than what we did against Cower, and that's exciting.
Yeah.
I can't wait for it. Bring them on.
Before we introduce your captain, one question I've got to ask you. Riley Boyle, he's been brought in to play your role.
Yeah.
From what I see, he plays it really well, intercepts up back. He can drift forward and kick a goal like yourself.
Oh, mate, he's doing a better job than I ever would. Yeah.
Oh, you're very, very humble. That must be a thing for him, having a coach that plays that role and he slots into that position. For him, I know I can't ask him, he's not with us. He would say you wouldn't want to be coached by anyone else because that's the role you play.
Oh, I'm sure he'd probably rather be coached by someone else. I don't know. He's a great kid. So he's from Kangaroo Island over in South Australia and played with him up in Darwin. That's the connection.
Yep.
And he's only young. He's only 21 or 22. So he's got a lot of footy ahead of him. He aspires to play better footy. He obviously being from South Australia, he wants to go play sandful footy when he's a bit older. And he's certainly got the athleticism and the qualities for it. But he's still learning, being a young player. And but you can see how much raw talent he's got. And once he sort of gets that understanding and plays some structured footy, he's going to be hard to stop.
And Riley Atley, the captain, of course, of Rosedale. Welcome to the box. Oh, we've lost you. Something going on there. We got him plugged in the correct spot. Try again. No, he's not working.
Do you want me to whack this one on him?
No, yes, just for now. I don't know what's happened there.
Oh, we haven't even noticed.
How's that, Riley?
Yeah, sounds good.
Now, I reckon if we chuck them ones on you, Mickey, and just say hello. That's not working either. I don't know what's going on there. So we'll give that to you. Now, Riley, that midfield now with Felsberg coming into that spot, Safstrom, you all play a similar game around that midfield. Very hard to tell who was Safstrom and who was Felsberg. They body move and everything about them. It's a good midfield now.
They definitely complement each other, just how they move, and obviously keeps themselves honest. Just definitely what we've wanted for a couple of years, having three big body midfielders and ones who can get out on the outside as well. So credit to Felsy and Sass and that. They've picked up the game so well. So I think it was Sass the best on ground today.
Yeah, he's ended up with the Royal Exchange Hotel Player of the Day, and it was right across the board. The three of us all went Safstrom.
He gets around the ground quite easily, doesn't he? So. Yeah.
And it's going to help him, isn't it, having another one in there?
Yeah.
As you say, it just complements that midfield. But unless they've got a ruckman that can get it to him, it's pointless. And he certainly can do that, Brady Rudd.
Yeah, definitely. I think, again, that's what we've sort of missed throughout the years. We've had to bring in Paulie in the ruck and that sort of thing. So you see how good Paulie is forward. So sort of put that missing piece in the team, and it makes it look a lot better. So, but Ruddy, credit to himself. He gets up high. So I think the midfielders are licking their lips when he's getting up there.
And the forwards do, as you say.
Yeah.
Well, Paulie, at quarter time, we thought, you're going to kick 10 here.
Oh, so did I. I thought he was just punching so easy.
Yeah, 3-4 at quarter time.
Yeah, I know. He's a bit filthy, but that's all right. He's probably helpful he got onto him.
Now, Mickey, some of the other players, ones that we didn't know too much about, a couple of kids that you got from the 18s. He had his own fan club up in the back corner here, was Hamish Petty. He looked lively, kicked a lovely goal that everyone got around.
Yeah, so we actually had two 18s debut today in Jed Murray and Hamish Petty, and both of those boys, I couldn't be prouder of them. We've got a really, really strong third side. They're, I think, undefeated this year, haven't looked like dropping a game. And, to take two of their biggest leaders out, for them to still play well and for our boys to fit seamlessly into our side, I just can't be prouder of.
You say that too with the kids. They had obviously a couple out today. They win by 65 points. That is, but for whatever reason, they've always had good kids, Rosedale, in that under-18 group, and you tend to keep them, which is really handy.
Well, at the end of the day, it's a foundation for a strong club. Country footy is a different landscape to how it used to be, and the moving of players, the ins, the outs, and recruits, and all this. It just goes to show that the reality is, if you haven't got strong kids and a strong foundation, like take poor TTU for example, if you haven't got that kid and that foundation, when you do have that change, it's hard to go with the ups and downs. My old home club, Osborne, that's how they've had their success. They look after their kids. It's something I want to be a prominent focus for my time while I'm at Rosedale. Is we look after our kids, we look after our future, and even our side. Credit to my assistant coach JB, Jason Barnett. He coached the under-18s to a flag back in 2022, and the core of our group actually comes from that. And we hang on to them, we look after them, and now all of a sudden we've got a core with depth we had 5 out today. I've got another 5 or 6 I can put in.
Yeah.
It's just, that's why we're in such a successful spot and a healthy spot.
Interesting you say it, because we spent most of our Hip Pocket Mall halftime show on that, on what's happening. We look at Yarram, we look at TTU, we look at you guys, we look at Glengarry. They're doing the same thing. They're bringing some kids through, and that looks to me that clubs need to say, okay, this is the business model for longevity, and you can sustain that. You can't sustain the other way. It's not going to happen for you. And I think TTU to me, are a gleaming example of, hey, we might have got this wrong 4 or 5 years ago. It was okay for 4 or 5 years ago, but right now it's hurting us.
Look, apologies on my part. You don't want to point it out and that sort of
But
thing.
they're facts.
And they are facts, and the reality is, that's the way they've chose to go about it, and it hasn't come off for them. They might learn from it. They might bounce back and change their approach, but it's just, I think, time and time again, you would have seen it in the Mid-Gippsland League, boys, and, country footy's a simple game at the end of the day.
It is. You've not had Spencer Fox in there today, and we know you won't have you all year. But so that was another forward out. But you still got between 3 forwards, you've kicked 11 goals. They pop up from everywhere. So Spencer comes back in. Where does he come back in and do the little strut and say, hey, I'm back, boys, I'm in the goal square? Or
Well, the reality is we have had Spencer. He's been working away. We've had him for a couple games. His brother Harper, who played for us, making his waffle debut today.
Yeah, we
that's-
spoke about
that's
that.
awesome. It's good
Brilliant.
to see. We're so proud of Harp.
will you get, because they're 3 hours behind,
Yep.
you'll be able to see that game.
I'm sure we're putting it on at the pub when we
Yeah,
get
that's
back,
what I
so,
would have thought. You
yeah.
won't miss too much of that.
Yeah, we hope not. But,
Yeah.
Either way, whether we get to watch the game or not, we're just so proud of Harp to take that opportunity. At the end of the day, and another thing about a strong club is we're happy to see our kids go play better footy. We want to see them go play better footy, and swings and roundabouts, it all comes back around. So
Churchill beat Hayfield today.
yeah, I know. I've seen that.
I tipped him, Matty. Thank you. You haven't seen Churchill yet? They really surprised me last week. They've got some guys there, like you, running through the midfield. The game between you and them is going to be superb through the midfield. They got some, like their coach Chris Williams, that everyone knows about anyway. That two midfield, Riley, is that something, particularly being a captain and a leader of the club? Do you like playing against the sides that have a similar type midfield, because it would just bring out the best in most of you, I would have thought?
Yeah, I think we sort of just take the same approach every week, that we sort of respect our game and play our process, that we play our best footy anyway. But we do, like against Cower, our mids, and against, it was the first game, that the mids just worked well with them. Just comes down to our process, sticking with it. Whoever we play against, we'll just play our style still. So, looking forward to that game, and Woodside next week as well. So,
Yeah, be a ripper game. Mickey, Caleb Barnett, is he on one leg?
He's tough as nails, mate. He can break his leg and stay out.
He got better. His second half on, but he looked to me, because you rotated him a fair bit, and he's had because he's had the summer season. The right knee was heavily taped. I think it was the right knee, Matty. Can't remember all. It was one of them. He's only got 2 of them, so we're 50-50 chance. But his second half, to me, just really got moving. Kicked 3 in the second half.
Caleb Barnett.
Did I say Caleb?
I was going to say
Declan.
Caleb would be down back.
Sorry.
No,
Declan.
No, look, we took an opportunity. As I said, we've got so much depth, and I'm proud of our youth coming through. Ned Heathcote, actually, that wasn't a knock on Deck. That was actually an opportunity for Ned in the midfield. So get Deck nice and hungry, send him up forward. He can be a bit of an impact player there, and takes a lot of presence up there. But it was more for Ned, give him a bit of opportunity in the midfield. He's busted his ass. He's had a couple of pre-seasons, and he's deserved his chance.
I see he's fit. He's okay. Declan.
Yeah.
Oh, he's fine.
No,
Okay.
Stuff him. He can sit down forward. For a bit.
Who in the kids? I'd look at. There was one, and I'll be interested to see if you mention him. Who's in? It's hard, I should know, but who's the next one coming through? There's a few there that are going to play senior footy this year. There's no doubt.
From our under 18s.
Yeah.
Oh, we've got a few. There's actually one young fellow who's new to the club this year that probably would have played today. Young Thon. I don't know Thon's name off the top of my head. His brother plays at Cower. And Thon, he would have played senior footy today, but he's actually done his knee playing soccer on the Sunday.
Ah, yes, Ruak.
Yeah. Thon.
Now, is he any relation to the one that's a
Cower.
Cower?
Yeah.
Brothers.
Okay, they're brothers.
So Cower can keep his hands.
He looked. He kicked 3 in the game we called.
Yeah.
and he looked very, very handy.
Yeah.
I will. So he'll be very similar. What about the one that stood out to me was in the helmet, Brody Allen.
Yeah, look, the reality is, if you have a look, there's
He's
probably
tiny.
half a dozen. He is small,
Yeah.
but he's crafty and he's
Yeah.
strong and he doesn't shy away from the contest. The reality is, we've actually got probably half a dozen of those young
Wow.
kids that'll push. And if it's not this year, it might be 12 months' time. And we want to maintain and hold those boys and keep them at our club and just strengthen our entire list right down to our twos.
Yeah.
There might be, I think there's, if we can keep 10 of them as top ages to come through, and there might be 3 or 4 that play seniors each week, but there might be half a dozen that strengthen our twos.
I've got to do this for our sponsor, our new sponsor, and get that on there so we can see that. That's a bit better. And we might chuck that one on Mickey Driscoll, Matty. Just pop that. That looks better because us two, as you can see why, we don't like being on camera. We've got heads like busted bumps. So we thought we might chuck you two in the hats. Hey, there was a question from me, Mickey, and it's just escaped me for the time being. And I'm a little bit disappointed in that because I've just completely lost it. You got Woodside next week. That's the big one. It doesn't look like any injuries out of today, which is good.
I think Roe Diamond might be a little bit sore. He's our oldest, which is a rarity in our
I
side.
had him in my votes.
Yeah,
I give him a vote
He
today.
was good. No,
Yeah.
he's just old faithful. He goes in, he does his job, and I played him forward late, and he took it on the chin. He's solid down back. He just does what you like. You tell Roe to jump, and he asks how high.
So moves like that you bring up. The other one was with Heath. Get Barnett forward. Is that something that you put in your kit bag and you go, okay, I might need that later on in the year against a certain side?
Oh, the reality is, when you have so much depth, and I think we had 5 out today. When you've got so much depth, let's try stuff.
Yeah.
And it probably was a bit disappointing. We threw the magnets around, and some blokes didn't adjust and adapt to positions. But we tried things, and that's what we're going to do. And
Yeah.
You keep your cards
Good
close to
position
your
to be
chest, but why not when
Yeah.
you have a chance? And
Great position. What about Riley? Maybe centre forward, because that's where you had him named today. I knew that wasn't going to happen. I picked up the side and I said, what's going on here? There's someone.
Big forward leader.
That's probably my bad. That's how it's set up on our board. So.
Oh, I thought you were just playing games with me. I tell you what, Lockie Spears, what a player.
Yeah,
Again, I think you might have given him two votes, Matty. Yeah.
Yeah, he's been sensational. His start to the year's been really strong. Playing half forward and rolling up onto a wing. Another one of our junior products. He was part of that thirds flag, and he's just stuck with the club. And I think he kicked 100 goals in his thirds. 1 year kicked 100.
As a coming forward.
Yeah.
Wow.
He's a gun.
Yeah. Now that was the questions come back to me.
Yeah.
Because this is what people want to know. Is there any chance we see Mick Driscoll play this year? No chance
not a
whatsoever.
chance. So I didn't end up getting surgery till 17th of December.
Yep.
So school teacher, I just said, no, I'll wait till the end of the school term, get it done in the holidays, and it just puts the line through that.
Yeah.
So I'm not tempted to come back early and do it again. It just rule the year out. I'm getting a lot out of it as a coach sitting on the bench.
Yeah.
So I'll just put a line through the year, and looks like they don't need me. They're playing better without me.
Just I'll tell you what, you would have won last week against Cower. We had Mickey Driscoll running at centre half back role. Oh, I know you've got to agree.
You put him wherever.
He
Pretty
goes
handy,
forwards.
Yeah.
Well, the day you did it, because we haven't spoke to you on the air since, at Rosedale, all grounds in a final.
We had a tough day. We lost Paulie in the ruck.
Yes.
Our best
All
man.
in 20 minutes.
All in the
Yeah,
first
that's all.
quarter.
Yeah.
And then to only lose by 12 points. It's hard because this young group, I would have loved to see them play off the prelim. And credit to Hayfield, they played good footy, but I think if we don't lose those injuries so early, I think we probably would have run over them.
Absolutely. It was one of the games of the year.
Yeah.
Because it had everything. It had the big players, the big names going down, but hanging in there and coming back. And it was you just didn't know until when you got that game, a final at home against Hayfield, you would have gone to the ground going, hey, we're a real chance. Oh, obviously you do that every week, but we're a real chance here.
And our boys, we've got such a good supporter base, and I'm so proud to come in and coach a club that's got such a good following. That we've got such a good supporter base. We're a far better side at home. The only game we lost at home last year besides that final was Woodside round 2, when we were still sort of getting our process and playing the way we wanted to play. We beat TTU. I thought they were the best team all year. We're just a better side at home, so we were going in. Yeah, we wanted to win that game, and we thought we should have. Yeah.
You surprised a few last year, and I think you're going to surprise a few more this year. But right now, I don't think we'll be surprised. We've seen enough today, knowing who's to come back into this side. It must be a really good thing as a leader, Riley, that the culture's right. It's right at the top. This is a different sort of Rosedale club, not just team. Would you say that? It's a different club now. It looks like a different club.
No, I feel like it's the club sort of stay the same. It's just more the blokes we're putting on the park. It's the 22 blokes that we want. We're sort of getting, but like Drew said, our depth is what we've wanted. Because I think in the past couple of years, because I've been here probably 9 years, and we've sort of dropped off a bit because we hadn't had that depth. So now that's all coming at the right pieces, and we've got Drew's the game plan we've had a year to build on. It just looks promising this year and as well next year. So we're building on, but we're just taking each game at a time.
So there's an obvious real belief now.
Yeah, definitely. Everyone just is trusting the process, believing in it. And as well, like the club, Drew's talked about the culture. It's what we play for the volunteers, the team members, everyone who's a part of it. So
had a text during, was it just into the second quarter? If Rosedale win, can you ask whoever you're speaking to, what's the kneel down at quarter time? And they said, these are their words, not mine, looks like they were in church. Were they praying? I know what the answer is because we asked this last year and we got the answer. But just for them, it's not religious, but you can explain.
We have a big thing on the whiteboard is attitude, and the kneel down sort of gets us back to ground and back to how we want to play, just to check in. Because even against Cow at the end of it, we did it, but it was more just a debrief before everyone gets around us. But it's more just to check in, make sure we're getting the message across, and everyone sort of just takes the pressure off their shoulders. So it's good. I find it very beneficial.
Sometimes it's 100 little things you do or change that makes a big. That to me is a big thing.
Yeah,
it's a little thing, but it becomes a big thing.
Yeah.
And I would imagine, I didn't look, and I know you were there all day, Mickey, with the under-18s. Is it only the seniors doing it?
So
I think
originally it was just a senior thing. It's something I brought in just to, it's our time.
Yep.
You know, like obviously, as I said, we've got such a good supporter base and they love coming up and interacting. But, you know, we're a tight-knit team and we just want that time to ground ourselves, bring ourselves back to earth and have some time just with us. Just be personal. Let's be real. What's going on here? Could be good, it could be bad, but let's just take some time to us. And the thirds boys, we haven't talked about it. Terry Nancari, the thirds coach, I'm assuming he hasn't implemented it, and the boys have just,
picked it up.
Monkey see, monkey do.
It's catching on.
Yeah,
you'll have the crowd doing it soon.
Oh, look out.
At the beer hut, getting a beer. They'll be down on one knee, please. Hey, guys, thanks very much for joining us. Congratulations, not only on the win today, but to your start to your season, injury riddled. And if we can get that right at the end of the year, it's going to be another superb finals campaign for the Blues. Well done.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you for having us.
Congratulations. Thanks for having us. Hey, thanks for being here. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back from the break, we'll just wrap up here at Glengarry. It was the Blues by 69 points. Chris Humphrey Office National is proud to stand behind local business and the North Gippsland Football Netball League, helping keep clubs, offices and organisations running smoothly on and off the field. From managed IT and phone systems to Canon photocopiers and complete office fit-outs, we help Gippsland organisations work smarter and run better. Local people, local knowledge, local support. Chris Humphrey Office National, supporting Gippsland. From the office to the Oval. Gippy Shuttle is your reliable airport transfer service. We provide airport transfers from a wide range of locations across Gippsland. Upfront pricing, no hidden fees, easy secure online booking, available 24/7, late model, comfortable and well-maintained vehicles. gippyshuttle.net.au. Looking for somewhere to host your next function? Well, the Traralgon Greyhound Racing Club is the perfect venue. A modern function room which is spacious, private and offers stunning views over the track and surrounds. It's the ideal setting to celebrate with friends, family or colleagues. The Traralgon Greyhound Racing Club, 44 to 66 McNairn Road, Traralgon. Wilson Transport has assisted companies both locally and all over Australia by providing freight and storage services for over 50 years. With our head office located in Gippsland, Victoria, Wilson Transport is proud to engage with local people and local businesses wherever possible. Family owned and operated. Willetton Transport 5133 9000. Traralgon Tyre Service is a market leader in the supply, fitting and servicing of passenger, commercial and industrial tyres in the Gippsland region of Victoria. If you're in need of a tyre replacement, adjustment or any other tyre related service, please look no further. Our team of professionals at Traralgon Tyre Service are here for you. Traralgon Tyre Service, 48 Standing Drive, Traralgon, or give them a call, 5174 9344. Welcome back to our close off in the it goes on. Look, it's got to be a big lid. Better take me mic off. Oh, you don't you mind live sport? Look at that. Hey, welcome back to Glengarry 69-point winners Rosedale. That was Mickey Driscoll and the captain Riley Atley that we had a chat to. It's good to talk to them. This is, of course, the Jenkins Home Hardware Trafalgar post-game show. We're just about out of time. It's very dark here now. Can hardly see in the van. It looks light on camera, but I can tell you it's as dark as a dog's guts. We didn't get your 3-2-1, Kyan. Who were they? I mean, Safstrom got it, but...
I had Safstrom 1, Paulie 2. Barnett 2, Paulie 3.
Say that again.
Safstrom 1, Barnett 2, Paulie 3.
Wow, very different to us.
Old heads, mate.
Yeah. Paulie 3.
I thought...
Didn't see Safstrom get 35 touches.
That hat looks good on you, big fella.
Well, I think his 5 goals really tore the game apart in that first half, and I felt like...
Stripogram in that one.
But I felt like after that first half, when he kicked 5, the game was virtually over. I feel like he made his impact quite early.
Got a question. I probably should ask you this off air, but I'm going to ask you it on air.
Oh, no.
There you go.
I'm going to do it because that's the way it puts him on the spot. I'm getting a lot of emails and texts about the Be North Gippy podcast, right? I cannot do it. I've got too much on my plate. Half the time it's a blueberry muffin or a pasty. But the people are asking, would Kai and Jenkins do it?
There could be a world where it could happen.
I reckon if I'll help you in some way, I reckon within a couple of weeks we can get this up and running by, let's say it's round 5, let's say by round 8, let's make sure we've got the Be North Gippy podcast back on board. And it's Kai and Jenkins, and it can be called the Jenkins Home Hardware Traralgon Be North Gippy podcast. Could that work?
It could work. There's a bit of behind the scenes obviously needed for it, but it's definitely something that could happen.
Yeah, just half an hour, 40 minutes. You know, make it a film one. You can do it in your boxer shorts one night about 8 o'clock at night with eating pasties. Hey, we transgress. So we've got two things we've got to do. The Traralgon Tyre service goal of the day went to Declan Barnett in the second quarter.
Let's watch it.
Oh, no, we're not.
Oh, we don't have it?
We're not
We're not
watching
watching
it. No, we're not watching it. No. Do you want me to relive it? No. And the Gippy Shuttle mark of the day went to Brodie Rudd.
Yes, late.
Yes. So
Wasn't a lot of strong marks today, but that was
No.
the best one for the day.
there was only one, wasn't there, really?
Yeah.
He didn't have a contender. But the Traralgon Tyre service goal of the day, there was a few, but I ended up giving it to Declan Barnett in the end. And it was the Blues by 69 points. Next week, we're at Sale City v Hayfield.
Interesting.
Interesting. Churchill beat them today. I tipped them. Have I mentioned that yet?
More than once.
Also, I'm expecting a very different Hayfield team on paper, especially in that forward line, and then how they play as well
When?
next week
Against Sale City,
against Sale City.
you're saying resting players.
No, I'm saying they might bring another one in. 'Cause I don't think while Sale City haven't looked good this year, they need a convincing win. They're currently outside the 6.
Hayfield,
Yeah.
they'll still get that win.
They'll be right.
Yeah, they'll be right. You reckon they'll put in
Let
a
the
real
fixture
powerful side?
let the
I don't
fixture
think-
roll.
I don't
Brown
think,
won't play.
I don't
Sheen
think Brown
won't
will play.
play.
I don't think Sheen will play, but I feel like they might have a couple others that might come in that they haven't put in the last few weeks.
If they've got a couple of injuries or guys that are 50-50, if one of the Graham boys, particularly Kyle up forward, if they won't play him next week. There's no doubt.
No alarm bells there.
No alarm bells. Hey, this has been the Jenkins Home Hardware Trafalgar post-game show. First time for the year. Did you enjoy that one? Named after you. The post-game show's named after the big fella.
It
You
was
like
a good show. A bit cold outside for that interview, but
Was it?
all good. Yeah.
Got the big jacket on. It's a bit cold. We better get moving because I've got to get back to the Royal Exchange Hotel with Blake Safstrom, player of the day, and Sherry's Naked Palmer. Thanks, boys, for the job today again. Beautiful job. It's getting dark really quickly. Stephen Gregory on the buttons and Mickey Robinson on the camera. Thank you to everyone that watched and listened in the ground on 107 FM, North Gippy 107 FM. We'll catch you next week out at Sale City for the Sale City Hayfield game. It was Rosedale by 69 points.